There we go. Look at this. It's Simply Super. What's going on, Super Russ?
What's it been like 15 years?
I know. It's been too long, mate, since you haven't shown up on a live stream for a long time.
Yeah, gosh, I think my last live stream was about 7 months ago.
Mate. So that's why, like, I think the last time I tried to do a suspect stream, you couldn't do it. And I was like, you know what? I'm not doing the suspect stream anymore unless it's the whole team there.
Yeah.
So if it's not going to be the whole team, I'll just make it a hangout.
I was worried the power was going to go out.
Oh yeah, what's going on over there? Is it a snowstorm or something? Because that's what
in my area right now, it's just mostly ice with a little bit of snow on top. So it's not too bad, but we're kind of just stuck in the house all day.
Have you, like, how bad is it? Because I don't experience snow. So like, how bad can it get?
Well, I mean, the worst it ever got here in my area is we were stuck here in the house for 4 days one time with no power, no heat. That was a couple years back. That was rough. But it's usually no just heat. Maybe like 1 day and then it melts off and it's good to go.
No heat, did you say?
Yeah. So when the power goes out, the heat goes, everything goes. So
I was going to say, because we don't have, so in summer, for example, or even in winter, like the gas bill goes crazy because, you know, so a lot of people here, like Sarah doesn't let us turn the central heating on anymore.
Yeah.
You know, it was fine when I lived by myself. Now that we live together, she was like, no, we're not using the heat because the gas bill goes crazy. But when you guys have snow over there, I'd imagine you'd have to have the heater on at all times, like 24/7, right?
Yeah, we pretty much have to keep it going when it's like this because it gets down to like below freezing degrees and it gets pretty rough. I think tomorrow night it's supposed to get down to like 16 degrees or something crazy. Super cold.
Yeah, that's
what's insane. Up, Old Wolf?
14. That's what Old Wolf couldn't be here because he's shoveling snow. That's crazy. Hey, what's going on, Mitch? We got John.
Yeah, usually here it's just like maybe an inch of snow and ice on top of it.
Look at this guy.
Yo, Bob.
What's going on, guys?
There's a snow in Kentucky.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got a nice healthy dose of goodness here. We got it taken care of though. No worries. Here we are.
There you go. Yeah, so like is your gas bill not insane during winters then?
I don't have gas, just electric. But yeah, the electric goes up in the winter and the summer. In the worst part of the winter, worst part of the summer.
What's up, Ben?
What's going on, Russ?
I just can't imagine their bills because, like, yeah, we like live super. So electric is much cheaper than gas.
Yeah.
But man, some of my old houses I lived in during winter, I'd have the heater on a lot. And man, I've racked up like $500 gas bills before, and it's just like, Jesus.
Man, so, I'd have a panic attack.
Yeah, when it's snowing.
Teresa wants to know how you're doing. How are you doing?
I know, Rusty.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
He's doing pretty good, dear. I'm sure she was asking about the weather in the Carolinas, but that still works.
Yeah. Well, I was talking about earlier, like in my area, we mostly get ice with just a little bit of snow on top, but it's never more than like an inch or two.
Oh, that's good. Well, good. And SimpleSimon's moved to a place that doesn't snow, so he's in good shape.
Yeah.
Mate, it's stinking hot today. I think it's 35 today, maybe.
Oh, which is
35. That's hot.
Oh yeah. Well, give me a second, mate. Hang on. So today's gonna be
you're like in Australia, so
they're on the metric system.
Yeah.
Yeah, where aren't the rest of the world like, you know what I discovered? You guys always give me shit, but the rest of the world is more like us than you guys, apparently.
Now, look, the only thing that Australia hasn't completely taken from America at this point is that. So that's the only thing left. So give it a few years.
What about weight? No one weighs in pounds.
I know. I think we should adopt the metric system.
Somebody tells me they weigh like kilograms, I'm gonna be like,
yeah,
I don't know what that means.
It's easy. It's 10s instead of 12s and 16s. It's just better.
So I'll give you an example. So today's going to be a top of 33 degrees, which is 91.4 degrees Fahrenheit. And if we do if I teach you about pounds, how much do you weigh, Russ? right now?
Gosh, right now, well, yesterday I checked, I was 258.
258. Wow. So in kilos, you are 117 kilograms.
That sounds a lot better than 200.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. I don't think I've been 117 pounds since I was born.
Hang on. So how low did you get when you were like skinny Russ?
I got down to 197 pounds at one point.
Are you serious?
And as Bub said, my body was a stick and my head was just floating around on top of my body, looking all
It looked like a fucking balloon from It. Like, ridiculous.
So you got down to 89 kilos. Wow.
Man. I need to get at least back down. I want to get at least back down to 230 pounds.
You need to do it properly.
My diet February 3rd.
Yeah.
So you guys just hide and watch. You're gonna see all this go down. Sorry, I'm cooking. So
I'm hoping to be somewhat in shape by Heroes Con in June.
What did you say you're doing? Oh, what's that? Is that chili?
Oh. We're cooking. No, we had chili Friday though.
Is that like spag bowl or something?
This is penne pasta.
And what's the sauce you got cooking there, mate?
Sauce is a sweet Italian vodka meat sauce.
This guy, man. Mate, who cooks better, Bub or Russ?
Dude, I just opened up a can of Rayo's spaghetti sauce.
Oh, he's got me beat.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie though, Russ did make something once in his videos that I was like, oh, I think it was you made like I feel like it was a pizza or some type. Like you put something.
Oh, the breakfast pizza.
Yeah, was that with an egg or something like that?
Yeah. It's just like scrambled a couple eggs, like omelet style, melted some cheese on it, added some pepperoni, and just a tortilla. Real simple, but it's good.
Yeah, sometimes Russ can. You know what else?
In minutes. It's in minutes. What do you use, Simon?
We use seconds. You know what else Russ taught me that I never did until I saw on Russ's cooking video, right? And you wouldn't believe, out of all things, I never used to do this. And then I started doing it because I watched a Russ cooking video.
Oh my.
So Russ was cooking something. I can't remember what it was, but sorry, my cat's freaking me out. I'm scared he's gonna jump and break something. Russ was cooking something that involved mince, or as you guys would call burger meat, right?
Right.
So after Russ is done cooking the mince or the burger meat, he puts it on a plate or something with paper towel to like,
drain the grease off. Yeah.
And I was like, why would you do that? Like, why wouldn't you just add everything into that? And he goes, because you'll have a heart attack. And I was like, oh, maybe I should start doing that. So I started doing that.
All that grease is just like hardened.
Now, it depends what the grease is. So if the recipe like for taco meat and it says drain the grease, I don't drain the grease. I want the grease in there. If it's for like sloppy joes, I keep the grease in there. Really? But just about everything else, if it says to drain it, I drain it.
But I would imagine most dishes, like when I make chili, I cook the mince first and then I do that. I used to put it straight into a pot, but now I put it on the thing and then I cook the rest of the stuff. And then after it's drained a bit of grease onto the paper towel, then I add it to the pot. But yes, who would have thought that Russ taught me some healthy
Does that make you an influencer?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you haven't eaten dinner yet, Bob. Are we going to get a taste test of your food?
How's that possible?
I don't know. Once you're done, you go, this is my dinner, you eat it, and then you give us a review of your own cooking. And it's going to be, you know how all the chefs who have a cooking show, when they taste their food and they're like, oh, it's delicious, it's perfectly. It's like, shut up. You cooked it yourself.
That reminds me, I used to watch Iron Chef all the time. And there was this one episode. It was this dude, he cooked this meal and one of the judges tasted it. And it was like, this is grotesque. and the cook looked like he was about to throw something across the room, and they had to cut away.
Is that the Japanese version that you were watching?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Iron
that's cool.
Chef.
That was a cool
Is it
show.
good?
Oh yeah, mate. Iron Chef was the best. That was such
it?
a good cooking show.
I've never seen it.
Because each episode they'd have like a theme, right? They're like, you have to cook with this, and they'd sometimes it'd be something normal, and sometimes it'd be crazy shit.
I used to
But it was
watch
always
years ago.
it was always like dubbed because it's like a Japanese show, but they would dub it in English, and it's very the commentary for it's very it was like they had commentators commentating it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like a sports show.
And yeah, and it was like but like because it was English dub, it was like very they were very overacting and animated, and yeah, the voices. What did you get up to much for Christmas, Russ?
do what?
Did you get up for much for Christmas besides bloody buying more action figures than I do these days?
No, I didn't do too much. Some family came over. Got a couple cool gifts. My family knows that I like figures and wrestling collectors now, so I'm starting to get some pretty cool stuff for Christmas.
Nice.
Bub dropped out. As soon as I mentioned wrestling, man, Bub was gone. I think he hates WWE.
Maybe he's probably serving up his food and then he'll jump onto his computer. Yeah. Oh, here he comes.
Sorry, I did that.
Snowstorm.
In Russell County?
Do you have Christmas at yours? Do you, Russ? Like, did people come to your place?
No, we don't really do much since my dad passed away. My mom doesn't really like to bring the tree out anymore because my dad, he loved Christmas so much, and it always like messes with her. So we don't even do a tree or anything anymore.
Dude, can you remember a couple of years ago I wasn't a tree guy, and then Sarah was like, I want a Christmas tree. So then I bought like the Christmas tree that was about this big. Well, we have a big Christmas tree now, right? And I started to look forward to, like, last year was fun to set up the Christmas, you buy your little ornaments, and I was like buying Star Wars ones and cool ones, right? So this year we did the tree, and we had to put it in a different position this year because we've got the cat tower near the window where we had it last year, and the cat destroyed the tree, like absolutely. There's this big patch area, and like it would jump up and like get all the ornaments off, like, and Sarah just lets it happen. See, my cat.
We know you're the big cat daddy, and you just love the cat so much.
No, but see, I like to, cats are smart. You can teach them stuff. But Sarah lets her cat get away with anything. So like that's how he's just like a spoiled little boy. Well, like my old cat, she knew where she wasn't.
June.
That's right. But I'm sure June would do those things when I wasn't around. But she knew when I was around that she wasn't allowed on the dining table and certain places. But the only thing, Cass, I'm like, no, that I'm drawing a line is the kitchen bench. I'm like, no, you're not on the kitchen bench. The dining table's okay, apparently. What'd you get up to for Christmas, bub?
Just usual. We stayed home. Well, we did the rest of the family stuff. I did my in-laws. So we go over to my in-laws, and then we come back home and kind of do Christmas here after that. My parents come over for that, so that's cool. And then home pretty much the rest of the weekend. Enjoyed that, and I went and picked up my trike the day after, or that Saturday.
When's the trike content coming, mate?
Any day now.
You could really
out there, boys.
Bub, you could really do your channel as Bub's World, where you literally are riding around with Bubs, exploring.
Are we starting this again?
World.
It's only been a little while since I switched it back to Bub's Comics. Are we switching to Bub's World again?
I don't even know anymore. That's why I'm just going to keep saying.
You purposefully try not to know.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't like channel name changes. It's annoying.
You're the one that recommended it.
No, you just did it, and then you changed it back. And then I said, look, out of all channel name switches, your one isn't the worst because you still got Bub in there. You still got the same logo, and all you've changed it to is Comics to What, which kind of makes sense. But I just don't like name changes in general. Like your one wasn't like out of all the name changes I've seen across the YouTube community, yours is one of the ones that are less
Mine
annoying.
was one of the worst because when people search for it, they never found it. As Bub's Comics, you find it every fucking time. It always pops up first. There's no one else named Bub's Comics out there that has anything more than like 2 videos. So
but
mine
the other
pops
thing,
up
like,
every
for
time.
example,
But-
Perry never changed his name. He's just Perry Comics. He doesn't do comics. Perry
Right.
Comics.
Yeah.
And then when he did another channel called Perry Reacts, it doesn't. It's like a secondary channel that doesn't do as well.
Sucked ass. Everybody hated it. I don't know. People probably liked it. I don't know. 8 ounces. Is that 2 cups or 1 cup?
I know I almost had a midlife crisis
ounces.
and
How
changed
many
my
cups
channel
is
to
that?
WrestleMania.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Russ, when you said that, I was like,
How
nah,
much
man.
cheese do you use?
Nah.
Let's get the bigger bag.
I don't. Again, I think it's a great name for a show.
Yeah.
WrestleMania. Like, if you wanted to do like a wrestling video series, WrestleMania is a good name.
Yeah.
But changing your name to WrestleMania,
I'm glad I didn't do that.
yeah. Wait, did you change your Instagram to that though?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that was
now
an epic fail.
it's back to Super Russ on Instagram again too, though.
Yes, thank goodness.
Hey,
I
Chaos.
changed it back at the start of the year.
Hey, Chaos. Did you ever find it?
Yeah, it's not hard to find. Just get close. It'll meet you halfway. He searched for it in person in Vegas one time. Yeah, he's a close hugger.
Oh, there's wait, do you have Netflix now, Russ?
Yeah.
Is it changed your life? Like having
Well, I get to watch Monday Night Raw now.
I was gonna say because wrestling's on there now. I think I saw they just released new episodes of that documentary, Unreal.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. I've been watching.
Dude,
I've been watching all the old James Bond movies. I've been watching one.
Oh yeah, I
night.
saw you saying that, mate. How dare you? Yeah, because I obviously I'm not into the wrestling, but I actually loved the wrestling documentary. So the McMahon one was insane. I loved the McMahon documentary series. I started watching Unreal. I watched the first season in like, I don't know, 2 days, and they've just released a new season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer that behind the scenes. And I love how they're a lot more transparent with it all. Because, you know, like back in the 80s and 90s wrestling, like it's like they still had to keep everyone in character even outside.
Yeah, they wouldn't break character then.
Yes, but now it's a lot more open and it's a lot more
pretty much have to live it every time they went out.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's so different now from what I remember it being.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a video last night. It was like a promo that Hulk Hogan cut like in the 80s, and man, it was like full blown racist. Like,
oh, yeah. They were, back then, like Hogan, Randy Savage, Ultimate Warrior, man, they were all coked up in those interviews. It had to be.
Like, I was like, shit.
Wow.
It was full on.
Oh, I gotta
So,
check my recipe. I think I'm done.
You done?
I gotta.
Do you,
I gotta cook it in 20 minutes.
Do you guys, both of you guys, is dessert like a regular part of a night when you guys, you know, for dinner? Do you guys have dinner and then have dessert? Is that like a common thing for you guys?
Let me tell you something. As fat as I am, my wife, as athletically built as she is, she tries to have dessert after every meal. And when I say every meal, I'm not just talking about like dinners and heavy lunches.
Breakfast.
She wants dessert after breakfast. I shit you not. If we have like biscuits and eggs and all that, she'll take a biscuit, mash up honey and butter, and make a honey butter sauce and just lather it all over the biscuit. She'll do it with sorghum. She'll do it with like, she has to have jelly lathered over it. She loves dessert. She's got a huge sweet tooth. That's why she likes me. I'm so sweet. In case you missed that part.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Do you have dessert much, Russ?
Not a lot. I'm not a big dessert guy. Every now and again.
Yeah, I never. Yep.
One of like my favorite things ever is pecan pie. That's like a weakness, so I try not to buy too many because I know I'll just keep eating.
My wife makes a mean pecan pie, man. It's so good.
Oh man.
Or pecan pie, whichever you prefer.
Should bring some to
If
Heroes.
you come to Heroes Con this year, bring one with you.
You're losing Wi-Fi, bub. Yeah, I didn't really have dessert often growing up, and then when I was like my early adulthood, like so in my 20s, I didn't really eat sweets. Like I would never buy chocolates and stuff. Like if it was there, I would eat it sometimes, but I was never much of a sweet tooth in my 20s. And then as I got older, I started to really enjoy sweets. So I don't have it every night, but like sometimes we'll have something that just sits in the freezer and it's like well, that will be dessert every night until it's gone,
50 McDonald's pies.
Yeah, well, yes, I do like that. So sometimes Sarah will often on the way home, if she goes out on the way home, she'll always pick up an apple pie from Macca's. Have you ever tried their fancy ones, Russ? Like, do they do them over there, like the custard pies?
They had like a strawberry one last year.
Oh yeah,
that was all right. I tried that once.
Dude, when I went to Thailand, they had the apple pie. They also had a cherry pie. I feel like they might have had maybe like a blueberry pie as well. But get this, they had a corn pie and
corn on the cob corn.
Yeah, it was like a corn pie. And actually, I think I tried the corn and it was actually pretty good. It was more of a savory one though. But then they also had, which I didn't try, which I'm spewing, a tuna pie.
Well, now that could have a couple different meanings.
That sounds horrible.
What's
there
up,
she
Nam?
is, folks.
Oh, look at that.
How's it look?
Bubs is Batman now when he's on the weekends.
That's awesome, boy.
Actually, I've chosen to theme it for the Predator.
Oh.
So we've got some
Don't drop in school zone
here. We got a little bit of Predator. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know it. I'm already banned on those. You got a little Predator thing there.
That's cool.
And that's all I have so far, but more is coming Monday and Tuesday. So
great Predator theme.
There's more coming. There's more coming.
You should buy like a Predator mask and mount it to the front.
I have a Predator mask coming. It'll be here Monday, but it's for me to wear, cool. Not for the bike.
Okay.
And then, and there'll be more. There'll be more coming. So the front, I'm going to do.
Oh, it's cool.
On their helmets. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a T.
So you're cutting in and out, mate. Your reception's very bad right now. What helmets?
Well, I'm in the garage. All right. Anyway, well, you'll see it later.
Have you seen that video? Have you seen that video online? There's a dude, I feel like it's in Thailand, but there's a dude, he's got this crazy Harley that's like Predator themed and he dresses up as Predator while he's riding around on it. Have you seen that?
Goodness. Yeah. It looks excellent. We're not going that far.
That's pretty cool. There was that Predator cosplayer that I interviewed at a Christmas Comic-Con and it was crazy. He was so tall, man. Like he was a giant, right? And he looked awesome, right? Because the suit was all bought, but like it was his first time cosplaying. I was like, "Have you ever cosplayed?" And he goes, "No, this is my first time trying it. I bought this suit," and he would have been spinning out because everyone was stopping to get. Like, it took me ages to ask him for an interview because like there was a line of people wanting to get photos with him. But yeah, he looked awesome.
I want to see Bub riding the trike in the Alp costume.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
that'd be warm too. Yeah, I reckon Bub should do content on the bike.
I don't know about on the bike.
Yeah, people will watch that. Just cruising around Kentucky. Bub's
they
World.
Will watch it, but I don't know if it'll be any good.
And then so you just get an action camera, mount to the thing, and then when you get off your bike to go into a shop, you just clip it onto you you just buy the accessory where you can wear the camera, and that's Bub's World. You'll become a streamer. You can just stream 24/7.
So I need to change again back to Bub's World. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, I didn't know you changed back. I just assume you're Bub's World now. You can't just make up your fucking mind.
I had until this conversation. I was doing pretty
Don't
good.
they have like a 60-day or 90-day limit in between changing names or something?
Something like that.
I think you can't change your handle. So yeah, which is weird because I remember ages ago I tried to am I kicking this other one? Whoa. I remember trying to change, I hate how YouTube now chooses your YouTube handle over your channel name. It's
Yes.
stupid. It's stupid because I prefer to have my name show up as Simple Simon, but I just chose the Simpleverse because I can't have Simple Simon because it's already taken. But when my display name comes up, I would prefer to say Simple Simon. Not that it's a big deal. It's a first world problem, but
No, I'm with you. I think it's bullshit, and you should quit this cockamamie crapola fest. That's what you should do.
Man, everyone. So yesterday I went to the Yarraville Comic and Toy Fair, and everybody, not everybody, but a bunch of people came up to me and were like, "Oh, you're not doing videos anymore?" Because I did that fucking video with Mark. I was like, "Did you listen or read what the post was about?" I just said I'm not doing videos at the shop anymore.
At that shop anymore, yeah.
Yeah, and
Or whatever you want to call that.
Even people at the comments were like on the post on Instagram were like, "Are you quitting YouTube?" And I'm like,
Oh, they thought it was a retirement video.
yeah. And then people even said it to Mark yesterday. Like Mark saw people
At
thought,
Yarraville?
what's that?
They said it to him at Yarraville?
Yeah, Yarraville.
Wow. What'd you say?
Yarraville.
Yarraville? That's what you say?
Yarraville.
I say Yarville.
It was a quiet one yesterday at Yarraville.
Was it nobody came out because of the storms in Kentucky?
Because it was pretty hot yesterday, but not crazy hot. Not as hot. Tomorrow is going to be a crazy. I think tomorrow is going to be like a 40-degree day or something like that, which will probably be like 100 something for you guys.
Yeah, but we're not going to have any of that. We're going to be chipping out of ice. Most people probably don't even have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
So is that
16 degrees or something here?
Is that a thing? So like if it snows too crazy, you get the day off?
I mean, it depends who you are and where you work. Like I'll be working because I work from home. So as long as I have power and internet, I'll be working. So, and my wife will be working. But like my son, he goes to work and they shut the place down. He works at a distribution center. They shut it down for tomorrow. So, but he worked extra. He worked 12-hour shifts last week because they were concerned that they might have to shut it down this week. So they planned ahead and worked him over. So he's doing good.
I was going to say, yeah. So some jobs here, like I guess if you're trading, you work outdoors and stuff. It's 40 degrees. They pack up and go home.
Yeah,
but I work in a cozy office, so it's airconned. So a lot of the times on those days, I don't really even get to experience the heat because if you're inside all day, you kind of got the aircon, and then after the end of the day, you go to your car, turn the aircon on, and yeah, I don't really feel those hot days. Are you gonna eat your food, bub?
It's not ready yet.
Oh, how long do you slow cook that sauce for?
The sauce, after I was done like browning the meat and cooking the vegetables and stuff in it, then the sauce simmered for 10 minutes and then it goes in the oven with the pasta for 20 minutes. And then it gets so damn hot, you have to let it sit on your plate for 10 minutes before you can eat it. So I'm probably about a half hour away from eating.
Even in the winter?
Yeah, I'll stick it outside. That's a good idea. I'll eat it outside. Life hack, if you eat soup in the rain, you never run out of soup. So yeah.
You run out of flavor though eventually.
Yes. You can eat it with a fork too. That helps. Yeah.
Sarah eats everything with a fork, and I'm like, mate, give me a spoon. There's a what was it called? Do you guys ever have canned soup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got one here called Campbell's Chunky Soup.
Yeah, we got it here.
Yeah, you got that there. So the ad, I don't know if the ad was the same over there, but the ad was like these guys saying, "Oh, can I get a fork to eat that?" And then someone would be like, "No, no, you eat that with a spoon." He goes, "No, but I want a fork." "No, no, you'd eat that with a spoon." And they get into an argument, and one of the guys in the background, you hear him go, "Mate, if you keep that up, you'll be eating yours with a straw." I just love that.
That's
ad.
pretty good.
Yes. Don't mind me some canned soup. So you definitely going to Heroes Con, Russ?
Yeah, I'm going this year for sure.
Because you still only went that one time, right?
No, I've been there twice now.
Oh, you've been there twice now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Missed last year.
I'll make it there one day.
You need to put it on your schedule, man. I saw your like Instagram photo. It's like 50, like
yeah, that's just Melbourne, mate. That's just Melbourne. So this year I'm going to go interstate. So I've actually I'll probably book the ticket today. So I'm going to go to Adelaide in April because there's a toy fair there that I want to go to. So it's the first time I'm traveling interstate.
Track of all that.
Sorry?
That'd be tough to keep track of all that.
The local ones are fine because that's all I do. Like those events come up in my feed anyway. So as soon as I find out, and I follow a lot of the people who put the events on. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, and a lot of the times, like I'll miss some. Like people, I'll post and people are like, "Hey, you forgot about this." It's like, "All right, calm down. I'll add it to the next one."
Yeah, that's a hell of a list you're working on there. Your con schedule is crazy.
Yeah, and also just so people know, I don't go to every. Well, so I counted last year. I think it was like 37 or 38 events I went to last year. So I'm definitely gonna like go to as many this year, but it's mostly gonna be like I won't go to as many of the card ones because the card ones, you know, I pretty much last year a lot of those card events I was going just to make content. I knew that I probably wasn't going to go buy anything, which is why it was kind of cool when Sarah was like, "Hey, can you see if you can find this card?" Like that made it fun for me to go to dealers and say, "Hey, do you have this Pokemon card?" Yeah, so, but it's also cool because a lot of those card people now, I mean, they all know me and a lot of them watch the videos and shit. So kind of good.
And now you're abandoning them because you only used them for subs and a year's worth of content, and now you're out. That's what I just heard.
Just like the comic book community, apparently, right?
Yeah. Bob's World 2026.
That's what I
yeah,
my road trip. I don't want to drive to Adelaide. I'm just gonna catch a plane, get in and out. Oh, so I'm gonna go there on a Friday. I'm gonna do shop tours. I'm gonna go to as many shops as I can within the 2 days, and then go to the toy fair and then come home. And so I have a friend in Adelaide. He's one of my channel members, and I reached out to him. I was like, "Hey, man, I'm going to come to Adelaide. Do you want to, go to a few shops with me?" And he goes, "Yeah, cool. I'll make you an itinerary." And I was like, "Cool." And then he goes, "All right, here's a list of all the collectible stores. I reckon we could do this in one day."
Oh my God.
I counted the shops and I said, "Dude, there's 19 shops. We'll be in each shop for 5 minutes." And he goes like, "I'll try to cut it down a little bit. But if I'm there for 2 days, I might be able to get through it."
And you're flying?
I'm going to fly to Adelaide and then he's going to drive me around. I said, "Dude, if you can drive me around to these places, I'll pay for everything. I'll pay for petrol, I'll pay your lunch, whatever."
That's what I'm going to do when I come to Aussie land.
Well, I was planning that already, mate. I was planning
to Melbourne, and then you drive me around. You pay all the meals, you pay all the gas and petrol, and so same thing basically.
Mate, I was pumped for that, mate. But then you said, "Oh, we're going to stay in Torquay." I was like, "I don't drive into Torquay."
No, we changed that. It's going to be Melbourne. We're coming for Cup Day. But
are you actually?
No, it's not unless I can ride my trike over there. It's going to be all trike summer this summer. I'll probably be locked over here for a few years even. But you need to come over here. That's what you need to do.
Yes, one day.
I've already got, I've met Sean and I've met Dave and got to hang out with them. So we're just missing the 2 Simons. And honestly, if I could get one of the Simons, that's probably good enough. So you guys decide which Simon. I don't want to play favorites. But if we could get Dave, Sean, and a Simon, to me, that's pretty much, 3/4 of the group. That's pretty good.
Surprisingly, I'm probably more likely because I think I save money better than Mad Spidey. I don't save money well, but it's something that I've learned.
Money well.
Yeah, so do I. So do I. I went crazy yesterday. Actually, I was at Yarraville because I was like, oh, so what? I didn't vend at Yarraville yesterday. I went there, and there was a card event on at the showgrounds, which is a big. And I was like, oh, you know what? I might not vend this time. I'll go to Yarraville in the morning, and then I'll go to the card event and do a video there too. And what I'll do is, this was my plan. I'll film some footage at Yarraville, but I won't make it because normally it would be like, oh, sweet, that's 2 videos, right? In the one day. I was like, I'm just going to add the Yarraville content to the start of the card event because then card people will see the Yarraville event. I don't know. That was my thought. I thought it was not a bad idea.
Or is it going to work?
Sorry?
Do you think it's going to work?
Probably not, but at least I tried.
So we're proud of you for trying.
I went to Yarraville and I spent a bit there, and then because I was like, yeah, I'll go to Yarraville, I'll spend money there. I won't buy anything cardcore, and then I went to the card event, and man, this was like a crazy event. They had like, yeah, it was a really cool event, and ended up buying something for Sarah, which she doesn't know about. So hopefully she doesn't watch the video because I actually showed it in the video because I bought like her Valentine's Day gift. But she doesn't watch the video. I'm pretty safe. I don't think she watches my videos anymore. So.
Yeah, I know. It's funny how that is. Like, I don't think my wife's watched any of my videos since I got to like 50 subs or something like that, and then she tapped out. Like that was it. And then,
but do you blame him?
Well, now and every now and then I'll play them and she'll like be laying on the couch or something and watch it back. Like when I do a video, I usually watch it on the TV to see if the coloring looks good. Yeah. Because the coloring always looks different on TVs to me than the mobile phone or the PC.
Well, it depends on it depends what you're watching. So everything on my TV, because I've got a really good TV, so sometimes it comes out, I was like, the brightness is too bright. Like, especially how I have the little names come up, on the bottom. There's one of them, I think it's when I put up in people's Instagram handles, I have like a glow around the lettering, which looks fine on my monitor, but when I have it on the TV, it looks very noticeable.
Bloom, they call that. It's too much bloom.
It doesn't look good.
Yeah. Sometimes I look really washed out on the TV, like it's just all kind of white looking. So yeah, but I always watch them once, at least part of it. I don't watch the whole thing sometimes, but she'll be like sleeping on the couch and she'll hear it and she'll be like, oh, that's you. So I get watch seconds from her.
What about when you guys did content together? How good was that?
I loved it, but even then, she didn't like watching herself on screen back, but I loved it. I still watch those every now and then just for a pick me up. So
that was cool.
I love it. Cool. Russ, are you coming back? Are you getting back into the game? Are we going to see, which I've been out of the game as long as you at this point, but
what do you mean? Russ has been posting action figure videos every 2 days.
That's on Instagram, not on YouTube, right?
Yeah,
no, on YouTube.
Yeah, I've been doing top 10 comic book series. I've been doing action figure videos.
Have you really?
I haven't streamed in like 7 months.
I'm gonna sub you up. Somebody drop the link to Russ's chat.
Some of those action figure videos got some views too, Russ. I saw
a couple of them, but I've been having a lot of fun going through my comic books and doing the top 10 series.
It's like an annual thing for us. his top 10 list. It's like, what's changed this year? You should do that, actually. You should compare it to the previous year.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Did you just realize, Bub, that Russ has released 30 videos since you last checked in?
I just realized I wasn't subbed, but actually I'm logged into the wrong account. So now I'll check. Okay, I'm subscribed.
Why aren't both accounts subbed?
Yeah, that's what I should do.
I do that sometimes when people are like, doing the sub push and they're like, we're only 1 sub away. I'll log into my other account and sub.
Oh, that's good of you. You're a good guy.
We're doing that for Mad Spidey.
Yeah. It should be ready. Well, boys, I don't know how much longer we're going, but I'm going to have to go eat.
Okay. Are you going to come back?
Yeah, I'll come back if you're still on, for sure.
All right, cool.
And I eat quick for what it's worth.
Right. All right.
Oh,
see you soon.
Well, the bread. Hold on. The bread's not ready. When's the bread going to be? The pasta has to sit out for like 5 minutes anyway.
That's some crazy.
Just whatever. Just let me know when it's ready. She's making garlic bread.
Nice.
I make garlic bread.
$3.50.
I had a question for Russ, but now I forgot.
Was it? How is he enjoying his babyface shave? And how long is he going to keep it for this time? Because often he'll keep it for like 3 weeks and he's like, I'm out. Ah.
Whenever I get too lazy to shave, I'll just grow the beard back out again.
How often do you have to shave? Like every day?
No, I usually do about every 3 days.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Guess how often I shave?
You don't shave.
It's been about 6 months since you
He's
shaved.
hairless. He's wearing a wig.
I shave once a week. Otherwise, I look like a fucking
Once a
dirty
week.
Asian man.
Fu Manchu.
Yeah, I just grow on the side, the whiskers, and I have like you can count the number of hairs. Oh, they like I'm getting pretty high into the double digits for my chin hairs, but it looks gross when they start to grow because it's just random hairs. But I had
some of that Just for Men spray and fill it in.
Yeah.
I
You
had
get a guard with cardboard cutouts.
my shaving cream. I bought a new one maybe last year, but the previous can, I reckon I had that for 6 to 8 years.
Oh my God.
It just kept going and going and going.
At that point, just use a little bit of Nair once a month.
On your face?
Yeah, why not? You it's hardly got any hair on there anyway. Be fine.
I'm scared. Doesn't Nair burn your face?
Yeah, oh yeah. Big chemical peel. Yeah.
Doesn't
You're gonna love it.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, maybe not.
What's going on, mate?
What's going on? What else? You guys are gonna do? Well, we know Simon's gonna be going to a bunch of shows, not necessarily card shows. He said, screw those guys. But Russ is gonna go to Heroes. I don't know if I'll make Heroes this year. I'm probably not. I think I may only go to one convention this year, and it might just be my hometown convention. So I may skip Heroes this year, just because, honestly, because of the spider. So I'll be probably riding that every chance I get, and I'm trying to save a little money this year and see if I can't get a little nest egg going to do some traveling next year. So we'll see how it goes.
Nice.
Because I keep killing myself. I always want to take these big trips like Australia. And I keep killing myself with small trips. Like we probably do 10 weekend trips a year. Like it feels like that. And then some longer ones. And we spend gone a week, and it adds up fast. Like it's kind of like going to the comic shop on Wednesdays and getting 20 books and then telling me at the end of the month you can't afford your Grail. It's like, if you just didn't pick up all these books on Wednesday, in 3 weeks you'd have enough money for your Grail, So that's kind of how it feels for me in travel. I'm like, I want to go somewhere big. We do have one big trip planned at the end of the year, or September, I think. We're going to go up to Newport, Maine. So we're going to go up to Maine. So up Rhode Island, Newport, Rhode Island. We're going to go up there and we're going to visit all the castles and mansions in Newport, Rhode Island, because we like that.
Nice.
So we're going to do that and spend like a week there. So that's already booked, ready to go. And then Heroes Con, probably going to skip it. Probably going to skip Collector Summit this year because that's expensive. And that's the other thing, is you guys know when you're comic traveling, it's not just the cost of the hotel and the food, right? I mean, it's the budget you have to have for the show. So often when I'm traveling for cons, it's not just a hotel. It's not just a week away. It's a week or a weekend away, and then a crap ton of money spent on books. So we'll see.
Yeah, like Sarah's been bugging me for years that she wants to go to Queensland.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, Queensland's expensive. Like the amount of money you would spend just to go to Queensland, which is, only 3
Far
states
north,
up.
right?
Like you would just use that money towards an overseas trip. Like to me, it doesn't make sense to go interstate like that.
Yeah. And it's still expensive. Like it still costs a lot of money to visit the better places in state, but I still want to do it some, but I'm going to calm down this year because we go so often. I'm just going to calm down this year. And we tend to go to the same places. Heroes Con every year, Collector Summit every year. So instead of doing that, I'm going to gonna, calm down a little bit this year and do a lot of driving around to local places, day trips, kind of stuff, and riding the trike around. So touring, as they say, we're gonna do some touring this year. All right, my food's ready. Gotta go.
All right,
See you guys soon.
Tag.
Hey, Mark. All right, have a whiskey on me.
What's up?
I'll be back later.
What?
Hey, you want me to just do this? I'll just do this. That way, I'm coming back.
I would still like to see your food, though, Bob. I do.
I'll see you soon.
All right. Dave, what's going on, mate?
What's up, Simon? What's up, Russ?
What's going on, man?
Not much.
How is the snow treating you?
Pretty. Well, it's pretty rough out there. I just got home about an hour ago. Had to do quite a bit of shoveling. We had about like 2 feet of plus in snowdrift, so it was quite a bit to get to when I got to my place here and just clean it all out before I got to settle in.
So when you guys have crazy snowstorms, like, is it a case of like you open your front door and like it's kind of just kind of off the ground, like built up, and just step up onto it?
It was like that when I drove into the driveway. There was, like I said, it was up to like the midway of the car, the car door, when and then I had to clear it out just to get the car in.
Wow.
But yeah, it's about close to a foot of snow right now on the ground, and it's just starting to ramp up.
Well, look at these angles, Bob. It's the third angle for the day. Come on, man. Give us the food cam. Oh, look at that. That looks good.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Very
All
good.
right. Deuces.
There's the food porn for the day. Now, Russ, you got to top that now.
I don't know how I had chicken nuggets for dinner today because I couldn't leave my house. I just had to bust out some nuggets.
I guess you guys always know, like if there's a snow, because Old Wolf said I can't come, there's going to be a snowstorm, and then Russ was like, yeah, I should be able to make it, but there's a snowstorm, so as long as I have power. And then Dave was like, I'll let you know because we've got a snowstorm. So you guys obviously know that it's coming.
Yeah, we get like weather alerts and stuff.
Yeah, so do you guys have to prepare for it like the day before? You have to stock up and stuff like that? Is that like a thing?
Get stuff we need.
Nah, I didn't stock up for anything. I'm
You're
used to it
like,
up here. It's
fine.
just another day, and as long as I got some of this, I'm all set.
It's crazy because like you mentioned like a foot, 2 feet of snow in my area here in Cramerton. If there's like 1 inch, the whole town just shuts down. It's crazy. Everything shuts down.
Yeah, it's
if
pretty,
we ever
it's
got
pretty
like 2
funny.
or 3 feet of snow here, we'd be shut down forever.
Yeah, up here it's like just a week prior we had like 4 to 6 inches of like heavy wet snow, and this is more up here. It's light fluffy stuff because it's like single digits up here right now temperature wise. So, but it's just the intensity because it keeps on coming down and it's very windy. So it's been
like an inch and a little bit of ice for 1 day, maybe 2, and then it's like it was never there.
Yeah, and it's not gonna melt anytime soon because it's supposed to be in the single digits the next 3 or 4 days. So it's just gonna kind of sit here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I finished. Today was my last of my stretch, so I was at the hospital for the last 4 days. So I got a nice few days off of work. So I'm glad that I was leaving as the storm was coming in and not coming in afterwards. And it was like 2 feet of snow to shovel out of and going home.
Wait, why were you in hospital?
I work at the hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a healthcare worker. Yeah.
A lot of you guys work at hospitals. Old Wolf does as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And does Rod? Does Rod work at a hospital?
Rod did, didn't he?
Yeah, I feel like Rod did as well. So does Slim. He's in the hospital, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think so. I remember doing a stream with Naaman, and Slim was supposed to be on there, but he forgot. So then I think he went into work. He had to work, and he didn't realize. So he jumped in while he was at work, and I'm pretty sure he was in he looked like a surgeon. So I can't remember what he did, but and then there was all these like nurses in the background going, "Hi."
Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing him post something on Instagram where there was a worker strike at the hospital or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
This was last year, I believe.
He does many things, that Slim. He's designed die-cast cars and everything.
Yeah, so it was nice because it wasn't too crazy because the good thing is we knew the storm was coming in advance, so a lot of people try to avoid going into the hospital and seeking care, unless it's a legit emergency. Then obviously you can't do anything about that. But so it wasn't too bad today, at least in the ICU. It wasn't too bad, but I anticipate tomorrow it's going to be a bit of a shit show, especially with the people who are shoveling. Usually the most common thing that you get from snowstorms is heart attacks, unfortunately.
Really? Why is that?
From exertion from lifting snow.
Really?
Yeah. That's usually the number one thing that we get is heart failure and heart attacks from overexerting during shoveling. Yeah.
You know what they haven't been doing, Russ? They haven't been draining the grease from their burger meat. Did you get so much for Christmas, Dave?
What's that?
Did you get too much over the Christmas period?
Snow?
No, just like, did you do anything over the Christmas period?
No. Just working. Yeah, because I don't usually do much during my contracts with work. I usually schedule my vacations in between contracts and stuff like that. Next month I'm going away on vacation though. Or on holiday, as you guys call it down there.
Where you going?
San Diego.
Okay.
San Diego. So it'll be fun. Go down there for a week with the family.
Nice. With any plan, any places specifically to go, or just you haven't been there before?
Yeah. I'm gonna go down there, go check out the beach, go to San Diego Zoo, go to Disneyland. And I think maybe SeaWorld or something like that. Just a lot of fun. I got 2 young kids, so it's for them it's going to be a blast to see all that fun stuff.
How many Disneylands there in America?
There's only one Disneyland, and that's near Los Angeles. And then Disney World, which is in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, so what's the one you said you're going to?
Disneyland.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only I can only differentiate because there's the word land in it, so it's like land for LA. That's the only way I can differentiate between Disneyland and Disney World. But I've never been to Disneyland. I went to Disney World when I was a kid, so I'm excited to go see Disneyland.
I can't remember where. So in Japan, I went to Disney, but I think it was Disneyland.
It probably is. Yeah. I hear that's a nice one.
Hang on a sec. Was that? I can't even remember where it was. Was it Tokyo? Disneyland? Yeah, Tokyo Disneyland. It was cool. It was cool. And it's funny because everything's in Japanese. So all the characters, they're all for example, there's that. Oh wait, no, was that Universal? At Universal, there's a Harry Potter section, and it's really cool. Right? I'm not a Harry Potter guy, but you're walking through the castle and all the paintings and stuff. They're all talking to each other, but they're all talking to each other in Japanese. So yeah, and you see, is it Gandalf? Is that Harry Potter? Is that Harry Potter? I'm getting mixed up with Lord of the Rings, but
I think so.
He's on a screen and he's talking in Japanese, and I was like, I didn't know he could speak Japanese.
Russ or Bubs, you guys didn't lose power, I'm assuming, right?
No, got lucky here.
That's good, because that was the one thing I was worried about. Not up here because it was going to be mainly snow, but more in the south, it was going to be a lot of ice, and that's what they were anticipating. Potentially tens of millions of people losing power due to the heavy ice storm. Yeah, that's good.
Got pretty lucky.
So you guys get snow? You guys get snow down in Australia, Simon?
No. There's certain areas, but it's not common. So I'll give you an example, right? So the snow for us, we would go you would say, "Oh, we're going to the snow," because
it's the mountains.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a certain like Mount Buller. I know that's where I went. So I haven't been to the snow since I was a kid, and I loved it. It was sick. Like it's awesome. Like you got to wear like triple layers. You go tobogganing and stuff like that. Like it's a thing that we will go to, which is kind of funny.
Oh, okay.
You guys
That's
are
cool.
just like, it's just in my front yard.
Yeah, it's just piling up.
Yeah, but I would like to go to the snow again. The only problem is I'd be terrified to drive there because I remember as a kid I went with my friend's family, and when we get to a certain point, they had to buy these things where you put on your wheels. It's got the chains on them.
Yeah, studs. Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. That terrifies me. So I was like, I don't know. I don't want to drive in the snow. It's scary.
Yeah, you can do that up here in Vermont and parts of New Hampshire, where it's like it's so much snow that it's just compacted that you need studs on your wheels to make it through. You don't want to drive it normally on a non-snowy year because you're gonna ruin up the roads. But yeah, it's common up here to do it.
Yeah. So, but I would love to go to the snow again. To be honest, to be yeah.
You could do it down in New Zealand on the South Island. They got some ski areas and mountains and stuff like that.
Yeah, I went skiing when I was a kid in the snow. That was fun. Actually, it wasn't fun. I remember coming down this hill, and all these kids were saying, "Oh, no one can make it down this hill." Like it wasn't that crazy, but as soon as you turn, everyone would stack, and I was like, "Let me have a go at this." So I go down. I'm like, "This is easy." And then as soon as I get to that turn where everyone falls, I fell, and then my ski was like stuck in the in the snow.
Okay,
but the bit that was stuck in the snow was the end that my heel end. So my ankle was literally like in almost like a 180 degree. I didn't injure myself, but I was stuck in that position, and I was like, yeah, that sucked.
See, and that's why I snowboard.
But do you guys, like, if there's just snow outside, is that like a thing? Like, do your kids go out into the snow? Like, is that a thing?
Yeah. So earlier this afternoon, because I'm away from where I normally live because of where I work. I travel, but they started getting snow earlier in the day because they live further south, and they were, my wife sent me a picture of my son in the backyard just doing like snow angels, because it was just already piling up.
Is that when you do the
like that, yeah. So they were already having a blast. So tomorrow I drive back home. I was gonna drive home tonight, but it's like pretty much whiteout conditions out there, and I'm not gonna be able to make it home. So I'll drive early in the morning, and we'll definitely bring out the sleds, and we'll go to the local park and go down and do some sledding, and it'll be fun just to kill a few hours.
Yeah, it's be a different world when you've got snow and ice, and your ponds freeze up. Is there any like that stuff around you, Russ? Do you have like ponds that freeze up?
There's like a lake over close to where I have to go to the post office.
Does it freeze over?
Probably. I haven't left my house today, so I would imagine it does.
Well, I just remember watching, like, growing up, I'd watch like ice hockey movies, and like, in the winters they would just ski on the pond, isn't it? Like,
oh man, you would love it up here in New England, man. Everything up here is frozen right now.
I don't know if I would. I prefer the heat over there. So when I was younger, I used to prefer winters over summer, but now I definitely prefer summer over winter.
It's that arthritis that's getting you, ain't it? Can't handle cold weather.
Yeah.
So
up here, I have a couple of buddies that like to do ice fishing, and they went. A couple of them went last week, and they caught some trout out in the lake.
Nice.
Is that like you got to like poke a hole in the ice and check the?
Yeah, you drill a tiny little hole and just cut a little, a few inches in diameter, and you just drop a reel and a hook, and you hang out with a couple of beers and tell some stories, and then you catch fish maybe. It's a good time.
I've never been fishing. That's something that people tell me that I should do one day, is go fishing.
It's pretty chill. It's relaxed. You just hang out.
Yeah, they say it's not about catching the fish. It's just about sitting there talking shit.
Yeah. If you catch something, it's a plus. You just hang out, talk shit, drink beers if you want, and just have a good time.
Yeah, it's like the cricket over here. Everyone like cricket's obviously very Australian. I've never gone to a cricket game because to me, I don't find cricket very interesting. But people, no, it's not about that. It's about like being in the crowd and getting drunk. You're not even watching. It's like, but I could do that at home.
That's like when I go golfing with the family, because I'm not an avid golfer, but if I'm going with friends and it's family and we just bring a cooler full of beers and it's just a good time, because I know I'm not going to be playing well.
That's like a thing. All of a sudden, I have a bunch of people who I know who all of a sudden are obsessed with golf. My brother's one of them. He's obsessed with golf.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's like, I don't know. Is it like an age thing? You get to a certain age and it's like,
It might be. I don't know. My mother-in-law, my father-in-law play all the time, but they're retired. And then my wife plays when they play sometimes, but I don't play at all. But if
enjoy mini golf, like going to a
if I go to mini golf or I
mini
go to like a driving range just to hit a few balls, but like to play golf, to me it's not entertaining.
Yeah, it's just interesting. Like, so my brother is so into it. He's got a golf simulator in his garage. He's got a projector screen, and then there's this thing, and it literally like it's like a stick without the end of it, without the club, and then you swing, and it just simulates how far you would have hit it, and it measures everything. You gotta, and he's like good at it. It's like he's like, yeah, it's like real. It's like, okay. But yes, I don't know. I reckon Russ would have a pretty good swing though, if he smashed the ball. I reckon you could.
I've never played actual golf, like just like putt, mini golf. I've done that, but I've never like been to a real golf course or anything.
Have you ever gone to a driving range?
No.
Yeah, so I would love to do that because I think last time I went to a driving range, I think I was 18, and with some friends were like, let's go there. I think that's kind of cool because all you're doing is smashing the ball as hard as you can. But that's what I'm saying, Russ. I reckon if you just tried to smash a ball as far as you could, I reckon you could get some.
It would probably go in the wrong direction or something. Just fly off in some random direction.
Man, I sometimes get random videos on social media of like people at the driving range, and there's this guy. He's got 2 balls set up. He hits the first one up in the air, and then the second one he tries to hit the first ball. It's pretty crazy. It takes him like 100 goes, but he does get it sometimes. Yeah, I did used to like Tiger Woods golf on the PlayStation. I must say that was a
thing we used to on PS2 back in the day.
Yeah, PS2. I think it was I got a feeling it was maybe PS3 when we were all like me and when I first moved out of home. That was like a thing. We'd all like gather around the TV and play because it was cool because you could play like as many players as you want because you're just passing the controller around. They're the fun games because then it becomes that thing where you're kind of just talking and hanging out, but every minute or so you just have a swing at the on the game. That were the good old days of gaming. Have you been gaming much, Russ?
What?
Have you been playing any games recently?
Oh yeah, I've been playing some Assassin's Creed Shadows. I got it for Christmas.
Still with the Assassins.
Isn't that a lot?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. You know what? I want to play that Ghost of Tsushima.
The new one, Ghost of Yotai, or
I'd probably play the first one first because it's probably like $10 by now because it's so old.
It's really good.
Have you played it?
Yeah, it's free on PS Plus right now.
Yeah, I haven't had PlayStation Plus for years because I don't play online enough to justify it.
Me neither.
I think it's like $30 over here.
Yeah, I'd be able to get a trading copy for cheap.
Yeah,
but it just looks like a really visually stunning game.
It's really good.
Yeah,
I played through it twice. The one time and then again on New Game Plus.
I've been playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It's really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that. It's on Xbox for like $4, something crazy like that.
Rumor is they're gonna remaster that game.
That damn rumor's been around for 3 years. I
know.
I don't know which we're gonna get first: a Black Flag remaster or GTA 6. I give up.
Oh man, that's what everybody says.
Yeah, what's coming first?
You know what? I almost don't want GTA 6 to come out because I want to play it, but I just don't have time to play it.
I think you got to prepare before it finally comes out.
Yeah, that's because you're 15 years older than you were when the first game came out. That's why.
That's the thing, right? To me, GTA 5 is the greatest game of all time, in my opinion. But it spanned 3 console generations and still gives you new content for free.
It's funny. I've never played GTA 5. The last GTA I played was like San Andreas.
Oh, dude, you got to play. So
it's been a long time.
GTA. I used to play the GTAs, but I didn't play the story mode. I used to just put in the cheat codes and just blow everything up. Yeah. GTA 4, I played through most of the storyline. I was like, this is really good. GTA 5, Russ, the story has 3 characters, and you can switch between them pretty much at any point. So, like, if you get bored or you get stuck on a mission, you're like, oh, I'll just change over to another guy, and then you come back to that later. It is so good.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's only like $20, I think.
There's some missions where all the characters in it. So as the mission goes, you keep swapping between. Oh, dude, it is such a good game, man. So I don't know how they're gonna.
One that I played like religiously, like you're talking about, where you just sit there and play for days and nights on end, was Vice City. It was GTA Vice City. That was the last time when my son was a baby, and I had to get up with him all night, right, and feed him and burp him and wipe his ass and whatever, all the same stuff Russ's mom does for him. And and so I played Vice City during all night, with him sleeping. So,
yeah,
good stuff.
My favorite thing in Vice City was just mucking around and like stealing cars, but listening to the radio stations.
Yeah,
music
that was fun.
It was like an 80s theme, Yeah,
that was like a thing. Like I remember even in GTA 4 and 5, like one of the things you would do is you could go to your apartment and watch TV. So literally, you just spend a day going through all the channels and because they all loop. So eventually, you've watched everything. But like I can't remember if it was 4 or 5. There was like a show that had Bas Rutten, Bas Rutten, Russ. Sorry, Bub, the MMA fighter. He's like an old school. Yeah, there was like a show that had him on it, and they had like stand-up comedy guys do like a full act and stuff like that. It was crazy.
Nice. Did you watch the fights last night on Paramount Plus?
Yeah, on Paramount Plus. Oh, yeah, in Australia, Paramount Plus gives you fight nights and gives you the prelims.
You can't watch the main card.
We have to pay for the pay-per-view still.
Oh, shit.
What?
Yeah, so it's only I think even in Canada it's like that. So
wow,
I don't know if I mentioned. So years ago, I paid for Fight Pass, right? UFC Fight Pass.
Yeah,
and the thing you can commit to X amount of time. So I committed to 6 months, and luckily they had a 7-day change your mind policy because the first weekend came. I'm like, here we go. I'll watch the prelims, and then it gets to the main card and it just stops and goes back to the main menu. It says, due to restrictions in your country, you cannot watch the main card.
That's
and it was because our cable company has the license, and now the cable company, and we have a streaming service called KO. That's like the major sports. So they had UFC for the last X amount of years. That's where you'd watch everything. Plus, you'd get the pay-per-views through them. Now you have to go to Paramount to get the prelims and the fight nights, and KO just to get the pay-per-views. But get this. In the past, if you bought the pay-per-view, it would give you the entire card, prelims all the way to the main event, right? So my mate paid for the card yesterday, and he was like, because I was out at the events, he's like, hey, do you mind if I watch the prelims? I'm like, no, go for it. I'll just watch the main card at your place. So he messages me and goes, guess what? You don't get the prelims with the pay-per-view. You have to get Paramount just to watch those prelims and then get the pay-per-view as well.
That's crazy.
I was excited, man, when they announced that Paramount thing.
Yeah.
And then I found out a lot. Pretty much, it's really just an American deal because every country has their own TV licenses. So it's just every time they talk about those deals, it's always just America.
Wow. It was hard to watch. The Paramount Plus was very intrusive. They played commercials during all the rounds after in between each round. So you know how used to you could listen to the commentators, you could listen to the fight corner, you listen to them talking and doing what's going on. Instead, you're listening to like your 4th Toyota commercial,
so
like in a row. It was terrible.
That was like that so on KO when you watch the fight nights, sometimes in the corners, normally not the co-main event and the main event, but for the smaller fights, they would play ads during the corners.
Dude, they did it in the main event. In the top billing fight, they did it. That I thought for sure in the co-main and the main, they wouldn't do it.
So
and then they did it. I couldn't
why?
believe it.
Because that's a Paramount thing, right? So Paramount, because they asked Dana about, Dana's like, oh, I didn't know that, but you know, they've got to make money too. So here, because we paid for the pay-per-view, it didn't go to an ad during the corner, but they had the camera on the corner, and I was like, why can't you hear what they're saying?
Oh, wow.
So you couldn't hear them, and then all of a sudden the audio would cut in after like a minute. You'd hear like the end of the corner talk, and I was like, what the?
Yeah, which is what we would get after the Paramount Plus ad was done. We would get like the last 10 seconds of the corner talk. So, which I always really like that part because it tells me what they're telling the fighter to do. I like to know if he's following what he was told to do or not. And I like to see the look in his face, see if he's really, has he given up?
Yeah.
Is he excited? Is he getting invigorated? I like that part. Like that's a fun part for me.
My mate that I watch with, he loves skipping through that shit. I was like, dude, just fucking like I like hearing what they say, but also sometimes the coaching's like really bad. Like for example, even Sugar Sean in his fight going into the final round, his coach is like, stay long, stay. What do you say? Stay tall and stay long. And I was like, is that all you're gonna say? Like. I feel like you should be like, he's doing this. You should do this, or don't do. Like some coaches are really descriptive. Some guys, it's like you're doing really good. Keep doing what you're doing. It's like, is that all you're gonna say?
That reminds me of like Mike Tyson Punch Out when they had the coach pop up in the corner. With
exactly the same thing, Russ.
I gotta ask Dave a question. Dave,
I'll be back. I'm just gonna grab a beer.
Simon's gonna go grab a beer. Dave, are you listening? Nod your head if you're listening. Oh, he nodded his head. He's listening.
All right. I'm just messing with you. I'm listening, man.
So I've been watching. I've been on streams with you for years now, right? I mean, it's been a while, and I've enjoyed them all.
Yeah, I guess.
But I think you're getting more and more fit every time I see you. So when you go to these hotels, I know you spend a lot of time traveling, right? So are you one of those guys? Because you almost never see these guys like anymore, really, even. But are you one of these guys that goes to the hotel and uses the hotel gym like when you're traveling? Or do you only work out at home?
Yeah, no, if I'm on the road and I have to rent a hotel, then I will use the facilities if they have a decent one.
Wow.
If they have like treadmills and like maybe a few dumbbells, it kind of limits my workout. So I kind of like end up doing like a kind of a BS workout. But I still at least try to do a little bit of cardio instead. But the good thing is I usually end up when I'm on the road, like I am now in these past few contracts, I usually rent a room in a house or an apartment or something like that. And then I typically seek out the local gym in town. So like there's a YMCA here in the city, and back home I'm already a member at the YMCA, so I can just go and use the facilities there, and it's actually quite nice. But if there's no YMCA in this city, then I have to like find like a Planet Fitness to join temporarily or whatever, just so I can.
How does that work? Like you join for a week, or because how long do you usually stay in a place?
I do it monthly because they allow monthly contracts at the Planet Fitness. So I do it monthly because usually my contract's at 3 months at a time. So I can at least do that. And typically I extend so I can, it doesn't usually break the bank because it's like $10-20 a month for Planet. So it's not too bad. I try to get my workouts there, but like when I go back home, if I can get to the gym 3-4 times a week, I'm happy.
That's cool. I just wonder.
I'm not at the gym 5-6 times a week. If that's what you think, so that's not the case.
No, but you travel a lot. So even if you were trying to stay fit only at home, I don't think that would garner any results at all. I mean, that'd be like someone who's picking up, putting down, and not staying on top of things. I would think that you would just turn to jello. If you didn't find a way to work out on the road.
Yeah, like here for example, like on the weekends they have very limited hours for the YMCA here. So like I know going into the weekend I'm not getting a workout. So like I try to prioritize Monday through Friday, to get to the gym versus the weekend because I know it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, I just
Meanwhile,
try to
Simon's drinking beer.
Yeah. Hey, man, I was at the gym. I was at the gym at 9 o'clock this morning, mate.
There you
I've been
go.
putting in work.
Did you get any good pictures?
He got some content at the gym.
There's some content in the gym. Hey, don't worry. Next year he's gonna drop all his gym content. He just did it for this year. Just this year.
I'm waiting. I've been going hard this year, man, because remember I lost all that weight just before Japan, and I was still after Japan. I ate so much food up there because I was walking so much. I was fine, and then after Christmas and New Year's, though, I hit over 100 kilos again. I was like, fuck. And it really kicked myself into gear, man. Because when I was working out last year, I was going pretty light. I was like, I didn't care about heavy weights. I just wanted to get through the reps, make sure I was going. But I was kind of lifting kind of light. And my doctor told me I should not be doing a lot of things at the gym because of my back. He's like saying, he was like, you probably should avoid this. And then one of them was the treadmill. He goes, stop doing up incline. And if you're running on the treadmill, it's probably not good for your back either because you're compressing your spine. So I stopped doing the treadmill altogether. And then this year, once I hit over 100 again. Sorry?
What are you doing for cardio then if you're not doing treadmill? Are you doing like elliptical?
No, so now I'm back on the treadmill because I feel like I have to. I don't give a shit what the doctor says.
I think at some point we have to give a disclaimer now, right? Like this is not medical advice. Everybody.
Y'all killing me. I put like 50 pounds back on.
So you
still walk every day, twice a day, don't you, Russ?
Not lately because of the weather.
Okay, so here's the thing. What I learned, Russ.
I've been slacking.
Before
I gotta be honest, man. When I got down to 197 pounds, I was starving and miserable all the time.
Yeah, exactly, Russ. You didn't do it the right way, all right?
Yeah, I mostly just stopped eating. That's how I lost weight. I saved a lot of money.
Were you like counting calories, or you were just like cutting meals?
I was only eating one time every other day.
Every other day.
Yeah,
he's doing like 36-hour fasting.
And I lost about 100 pounds in 8 months.
So it would have been different if you were also exercising through that.
Yeah, well, I was walking too, but like at one point I was up to 320 pounds.
It would be miserable. Like I couldn't even imagine if you're only eating one or two meals every other day, and then you put in cardio or exercise with it. You would just hate yourself. It would be
you just
bad.
Like you just flat out.
Yeah.
And I lost about 100 pounds, so that was good.
Wow.
But now I gained like 50 of those pounds back, so I gotta.
But don't you feel better, Russ?
Do it again. I'm happy now that I'm eating again.
It's not sustainable. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But what I was doing last year was on the treadmill, I didn't want to run because I felt like my knees were a lot sore and stuff. So I would walk at a decent pace, but I'd go like the maximum incline, but walk.
Yeah, because
so at least I felt like I was doing some sort of exercise. And then my weights, I was kind of just doing relatively light, but as long as I can get through all my reps, I wasn't pushing myself to exhaust like failure. Now, this year started and I was like, fuck this. So I went back on the treadmill. Now I run on there so I do 20 minutes on the treadmill, but I run and walk kind of thing. So I think the max I've run for is about 9 minutes so far is my best. But I can feel like it's mentally exhausting. Like I'm at the point where I want to quit, but I just have to keep going. And you know what gets me through? The soundtracks from the 80s from fighting movies like Bloodsport. Those to get me through. But also my weights now, I'm literally my final set, I'm normally lifting till failure. On like my final sets and stuff like that. So I'm definitely
that's cool.
Stepping it up because I just know because last year I wasn't getting anywhere. I was glad I was doing stuff, but I know you've got to have that, that part of my brain that wants to quit, and then you've got to push past that. So I knew I've
noticed even in the past few days, Simon, it looks like your cheekbones are rounding out. So you're doing good. Doing good. Muscles growing. There they are. growing in good. The face exercises.
Some more the laughing, mate. I do have big cheekbones.
You got big cheekbones. You're doing good. You're doing good.
I reckon Russ, if he put in the work at the gym, mate, I reckon you would get strong so quick, dude. Because I'm pretty sure you're naturally strong as fuck. So
yeah.
Well, I gotta be careful with my shoulder.
Yeah, he's super.
My shoulder sometimes will dislocate on its own.
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about my shoulder.
And back.
I haven't been doing shoulder presses upwards anymore because my shoulder clicks when I do it. So I do.
I injured my shoulder years ago, and every now and again, if I'm doing something or trying to move something around, it'll just kind of pop out of joint. And I just gotta pop.
Is that when you fell 5 stories, Russ?
Oh,
yeah, it wasn't 5 stories. I fell off a 2-story scaffolding when I used to do construction work. I've always had bad eyesight, and bad eyesight was not the best choice for construction work.
You used to hit your thumbs with a hammer? Did you ever do that?
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
But, yeah, it messed me up when I fell off the scaffolding.
So Simon, if you can't do these, try. Can you do like lateral raises?
Yeah, I have. So most of my shoulder work now since I stopped doing that, like I do, it's like a chest press, but one that kind of goes higher up. So
incline?
I'm not going directly. I'm kind of going more up in this kind of way.
Yeah,
so I do that a lot, and that kind of gets a bit of my shoulders. But yeah, no, I haven't been really haven't tried really to do that kind of.
Yeah, if you just do straight up, and then you can also do like the and these will also focus on your shoulders.
I just feel like lifting above my shoulders now, like my shoulders kind of click.
I quit the bench press for that reason. When I would go down this right here, like the lat across would it felt like it was going to pop. Like I could feel it, just the strain. And it wasn't it's just one side, but the strain felt so strong. I was like, I'm going to hurt myself. So, but you can still do the bar, standing, but I don't lay down anymore. It's too much.
I don't like bench press. It's not.
That's how we know we're all getting old.
I love bench press.
On the ready, man.
I love it too, but I can't.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts, and I can feel that strain that something's gonna give, and it's gonna be bad. I mean, that shit. You tear a lat. How long does that take to heal? Like fucking 3 years or some shit. Like I don't need that trouble.
Yeah.
So I still gotta mow the yard. What's Simon? What are you doing, Simon?
I'm just finding a video I'm going to bring up in a second.
Oh, does it involve cats?
No, I'm keeping it on topic, mate. I'm keeping it on topic. Calm down. Let me.
Not cat videos. Is it somebody bench pressing cats in a 5-gallon bucket?
I don't really know because I haven't watched the video yet.
Do you have gallons over there? Or
no, gallons is definitely a weird thing to say over here.
Gallons.
If you want a gallon of milk, what do you call it?
We have a liter of milk.
Oh, you don't call it like a carton?
We have a carton of milk when it's in a cardboard carton.
Yeah. And then you have like a regular, you have like a jug, and it's like in a liter form.
No, we have a carton. We have a carton, but we don't. I guess you call it a carton of milk. I guess. All right, you guys ready for this?
No,
not really.
Oh
I
man,
know that guy.
Is that where I got the squished with the leg press?
Weights. And it won't be too long, guys. I might actually have some abs.
Oh man,
Back when I actually hit the gym. How old is that video? Like 6 years?
Still not paying for Power Director.
Planet Fitness, isn't that where you go? Isn't that where you go, Dave?
What's that?
Yeah.
Isn't that Planet Fitness?
Planet Fitness. That's where he's at.
I went with my niece and her husband.
Maybe do some weights.
She had like the pass where she could bring a guest.
Motivation.
And
These guys.
little setup. Back when I was in school, I used to do close to 1,000 pounds on the leg press.
Probably go for like 7 hours.
Where's
That
this
was when I was
motivation,
like
though?
15.
Where's this motivated, Russ?
Think I can handle 7
I love how in Russ's old videos, like he never even knew where to look for the camera. His own fucking camera. He just be looking
Well,
like
just
to
a phone,
the other
man.
side and the other side.
I still record on just the phone.
He'd be looking at himself in the picture on the phone, but not.
Russ was filming Russ was filming gym videos
What's up,
before
guys?
it was a thing.
Treadmill's
Yeah,
going
I know, it was a
so
gym
far.
or something.
Gym
I think.
influencer.
Oh,
Just kicking it at a nice 3 miles an hour.
look at his IEMs too, man. He's working out hard. Nice.
Yeah. Wheel of Fortune's on
I
TV.
like this look on Russ. I like the progressive goatee and the hard bar, and
Yeah.
that's a good look for Russ.
Wheel of Fortune's some really good entertainment. I dig it.
He looks like a guy that would be walking a 30-year-old motorcycle down the road,
For a while now.
just walking it. You know,
I think I'm gonna
it ran on the way
machine,
somewhere, but he had to walk it back.
And I don't know. Maybe bench press. Work on the biceps.
That would have been so
Yeah,
bizarre
yeah.
that long ago, and Russ just standing there in the gym
All right,
filming
guys, I'm
himself.
about to tackle this.
When I was
Oh, shit.
15, I
Here
used
we
to do
go.
almost 1,000 pounds on a leg press. And,
Oh,
Are
there
you
you
guys
go.
ready for Super Russ?
I
This
couldn't
is
do
where the
that when I
Super
was
Russ name came from.
35
It's
or whatever.
450 of it. Tell them.
450 pounds, which shouldn't be hard to move.
It shouldn't be hard for me.
Here we go. Lightweight.
I'm telling you. Don't do it.
Let's go, Super
God.
Russ.
Gotta turn the high beams off on those legs.
Did you hear what he said? He said this should be easy for me.
Well,
Oh,
man,
is-
I wasn't
is this-
thinking I was like 40
Oh, is this a
years
fail?
old.
Oh, that's good form too. I like that. I like that V'd out feet form. That's prime right there. Look at his fucking ankle. Jesus.
You got it.
Uh-oh.
It went down and it was not going back up.
Oh, you should have did an edit and then just did it in slow-mo. That would have been awesome.
I couldn't hardly walk the next day, man. That was the last time I went to that gym.
Oh, that's great.
That was like 6 or 7 years ago.
Later.
What was that? 2018?
Yeah,
I
guys.
think.
I'll see you guys around.
Oh, man.
There you
I
go.
appreciate
There he
you
is.
pulling up that gym, Simon. I've got to go through and make all those old videos private.
Oh,
No.
man.
That's part of history, Russ. It's part of your channel
Oh,
history.
Good.
That was a good cry. Holy crap.
Heck yeah. Well done indeed.
Where's that motivation, Russ? You need that motivation. The fact that you went was
Well,
a
I
win,
was trying to impress somebody then, and that didn't
Oh,
work
man.
out.
I want
Was
some
she
more
there?
of those. Was she
Did you
No.
watch the video?
Was she a paramedic?
Watched the video, and
she a paramedic?
that was pretty much the end of that. So
Oh,
Damn.
wow, that was
happens.
good.
Well done. That gives me motivation to stay home. Appreciate it. That's good stuff.
The old Russ video is
ran for my
gold.
channel, Simon.
There you go. I just got you another view.
Mhm. Oh, you get more than that because I'm going to rewatch the whole thing later.
in
Every
4K.
account, all my accounts.
It's going to be on every time I go to the gym and do a leg press.
Absolutely, you need that motivation in your life.
Just
Oh,
getting
man.
squished like a frog.
I just love the confidence going into it, though. This should be
Yeah.
pretty easy for me.
Yeah, that was good.
Well, let's say, it was 2018, so I would have been 38 then, I think. And the last time I had done a leg press, I was 15 years old. Before that.
And you were
So,
great at it.
Needless to say,
Oh, damn.
I couldn't do what I used to do.
Dude, that is,
Who
it's
can?
funny though, because nowadays you still sometimes, so for example, I was at my mate's place, he's got a basketball ring in his backyard. So we're shooting hoops. And I was saying to my friend, it's funny now that you're older, you still think that you move like you did when you were younger. And I was like, for example, when I shoot a basketball, in my head, I still look like I did when I was like 19, with the style. But, in real life, I just look like a fat cunt. But so he threw the ball up, hit and I literally, as soon as this is literally straight after I said this, we don't look like what we used to, right? And then he throws the ball up, it hits the rim. I jump up to catch it in midair to shoot it off again. And I'm in my bloody head thinking I'm got my tongue out like Jordan. And as soon as I hit the ground, all my weight just went straight to the floor, face plant.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I laughed at least, but I was in pain. I landed on my keys as well. I had my keys in my pocket.
That sucks.
But some people like
Boys are getting
Dave
older.
might move like they did 20 years ago.
Dave's only 27, so he should move like he.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not 27. Holy
I'm gonna
crap.
be 46 this year, man. Like God, I don't know what happened to the time.
I
Yeah,
forgot
Russ
last
gonna be
year.
46.
I forgot how old I was last year. Last year, multiple times people asked me how old I was, and I said 42, but I'm actually 43. I didn't even realize. I was like, oh wait. I thought about it later. I was like, oh shit, I'm actually 43. I forgot.
I've only got about so I got 7 months worth of 45 left before I turn 46.
I turned 40.
So I'm already getting
this year.
ANRP emails.
You turned 45 this year too, Bubs?
Yeah, in a few, hell, in just a couple months.
Damn.
What?
I'm
Shit, I can't believe
45?
it.
Don't you mean
Yeah.
44?
Honey, how old am I?
You're 82. Aren't you the same year as me?
Yeah, I'll be 45. No, you're young. I'm old.
I thought we were the same. Or we only the same for like 9 months or something like that.
Well, our birthdays are right after each other's. So
So we're the same age
I'm
for
the
about a
first
month.
week, you're the second week or something like that. And so they're like back to back, right?
I'm the final week. I'm like the final day of March.
Wow, you guys
Right,
are
but
old,
I'm the
man.
first week of April. I'm the first week of April. So for 1 week, I think we're the same age. Because I'll still be 44 and you're going to turn 44 at the end of March. And so we'll be 44 for a week together.
I can't
So
believe
what
it.
if we-
I'm the
Mark,
oldest-
what are
I'm
you?
the oldest one
20
here. Mark's
Mark's 28.
Yeah, I'm turning 28 this year.
Man.
Oh, he's like a kid.
I
What
love
are
how
you talking
people
about
lie.
for?
So
He's
I'm the
probably-
oldest one. I'm the grandpa in the.
I don't know.
industry.
Mark, how old are you, Mark? Really?
I'm 38.
38. See, he's a
Oh.
baby. Yeah, you're the old man, Russ.
I
Oh
remember
man.
when I was 38.
If it helps, if people had to rank everyone's age, I believe they would rank me as the oldest, if that makes you feel better. So
Yeah, that helps a
That's
little.
only because Old Wolf isn't here.
Oh, yeah.
Old Wolf would be
is-
the
yeah.
oldest, though. So
He
that
would
would
be. He
be
would
that
be.
would be normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I messaged him earlier. I thought he was going to come on.
No, he said he's got snow to shovel.
Oh, jeez. Do that tomorrow.
You could probably use AI later and make Bubs look like Old Wolf, can't you, Simon?
It wouldn't take much.
Our favorite Aussie themed cover. You mean like a comic book cover? It's Australia Day over here, guys, which is why I'm able to stream today because it's a Monday here. It's a day off.
Oh, congratulations.
Nice.
Although, yeah, Australian themed cover.
What is that? What is that in
so
honor of? The day
where-
that you all became a sovereign nation?
Something like that. Was that Dave?
Jeez. I was going to say, what's an Australian themed cover?
Something with a kangaroo on it, or
I guess
Koala.
A koala or a wallaby or something? I don't
Or
know.
maybe a great white shark. Something with a big shark on it. Don't you guys have great whites over there?
yeah, I
There's
think
gotta
I-
be a
Crocodiles
jar of
over in
Vegemite.
Queensland.
If you don't have one, I'll show one for you.
yeah. If you've got one on hand, I'm trying to.
An Australian
I bet
themed
that,
cover. You've got one ready?
I got a
I got that Australian. edition of
a
Superman.
shark themed cover.
There you go.
Huh?
We'll take it. So
Hold
to
on.
be clear, you packed these to the hotel with you?
I gotta keep myself busy because there's not much
Are
to
you
do up there.
serious? Are you serious?
I bring comic books with me.
Like a short box
So-
or like one of them
okay,
travel things?
so
So I got
I'm not
two
fussing
stuff.
about you having comic books. I was just wondering, you bringing them from home or do you shop while you're away and pick up stuff? Both.
So both. I have like 2 short boxes and a long box with me, and then I try to also, go to local shops in the area if there's any by me. Luckily there is one here in town, which is nice, and they do have new comics and vintage comics as well. Like it's a well-rounded comic book shop. They have cards, statues and all that stuff too. So that's nice, is when you are able to travel somewhere and there's an actual LCS close by.
That is nice. That makes a big difference.
Yeah.
I think I got something. I don't know
So
what.
I got a shark cover. Let me go find one real quick. I have one here. Let me Oh crap! There we go.
I can show you things that have the. He's got the short box. I can show you things that are Australian, but I don't know if they're Australian themed.
Here, we'll do both.
Like,
Here we
I
go.
can show you this, which is an Australian reprint of one of. Oh, look at that! Look at that, bub. You got one too.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I got my Planet Comics with a shark.
Yeah.
Raggedy Ann and Andy.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that shark.
That is awesome. You got 2 sharks on there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Well done. I think that baby's going to get eaten, but I don't know if you can show that on YouTube. Look at that. I think Russ went to go find an Australian themed comic. Here's another one.
If this was comic Warriors, he'd be in trouble.
Lois killed on her honeymoon, and it's all my fault. Look at the Flash with his ears turned down. He's so disappointed.
Oh, damn.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, I found a shark cover. How about that? Just in the short box next to me. Boom, sharks.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Wonder how long he had to take to teach those sharks to synchronize swim with him when dance routines came on. It'll take him a while.
That doesn't work.
Categories,
Oh, yeah.
says Matt, the boy who had 7.
Oh, Matt's here. Hey, what's up, Matt?
Yeah, let's see. Maybe Matt. Let's do this. Matt, throw us a comic gory cover that we can pull up right now and see if we can do it. Just
Oh, you want to do that? We just did it. We can do another one.
I've got 4
Russ
short
hasn't
boxes.
gotten to go get anything yet. He's going to time out.
Find something in the next to me.
All right. What are we doing?
Let's go, Matt. You got something?
Russ, are you
Russ
here?
has already
Russ?
started.
Russ has got like 3 short boxes next
Russ
to
is
him
going to run
already.
out of time. That's his shtick.
All right.
You're right,
Russ,
done.
hope you're listening.
Oh,
But,
wait. Here's
go.
another shark cover.
Go, Matt.
Another one. Whenever you're ready, mate. Whenever you're ready.
Good reflection cover, too.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Whenever
All
you're
right,
ready, Matt.
Let's go, Matt.
I have to make sure I'm wearing pants. Yep, I'm good. I have to jump up and get a book.
Knife cover.
Knife
all right.
cover.
Knife?
Oh, knife. Oh.
Oh, crap.
I've got one, but I'm going to keep looking to see if I've got 2.
Ha. Ha, ha, ha.
Is Russ playing?
He's playing with himself. We're playing with each other.
Jesus. There we go. I think I got one.
I've got 2. I don't know which one.
I might have to sell it.
Russ, quick, get a knife cover. Quick, comic gories. Go.
Cover.
Knife cover. Go.
A knife cover.
Come on.
We know you're the fastest cover slinger on comic gories. Are you serious?
It's a knife
Holy.
cover.
That doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Yeah.
The knife and the cover.
Holy crap.
Oh, man, this sucks.
All right, are we
got
good? I got one.
Yeah, I got one.
Nah, I
was
think I
trying
ran
to
out of
find
time.
that Australian edition of Superman you sent me, but I can't remember which box I put it in.
Yeah, we all showed. Bub showed his Australian editions. All right, do you want me to go first since I'm here?
Yeah,
and
let's
since
do
I'm
it.
ready.
Yeah.
Now, I had
What's up,
2, but
Matt?
I feel like this is the more iconic cover. It's not a very impressive knife, but it's a knife nonetheless. But it's a beautiful art germ cover with a knife. Look at that. Look at
Okay.
that. I know
Oh,
Bub-
no, I didn't even.
That's nice. I remember. Is
There
that
you go. Matt can be the judge too. I'm pretty sure I'm the winner already. I don't need
Yeah.
to see your other covers. There you go. There's my knife cover. My other one was going to be this, but like I don't know. It sounds like a machete. It's kind of like halfway between a knife and a sword. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You can use that. You can just gotta sell it. You just gotta sell it.
no, the punchline.
My mind went to sword so fast that.
Punchline one is a classic, mate. That is a classic cover. Beautiful. I think I got a feeling Mark Cudisak sent me a signed copy of this. Maybe I can't remember. He sent me a couple of signed art jam books.
Nice.
Shout out to Mark. All right, are you good, Dave?
Oh yeah, I have it right here. Yeah.
Let's go.
I got Lone Wolf and Cub issue number 45. And I got the classic little samurai cover there.
Sword cover, the longest knife on earth.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. I feel like mine was more knife worthy. That's a cheating knife.
Yeah.
You got it. Look at, come on, it's the better cover. You got to sell it.
I don't know if I have any covers with knives on them.
Come on, Russ. You know you're going, mate. Bub's taking longer than Russ right now.
He pulled out the same cover.
That's already been played. I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, but I can sell mine better.
You probably can.
Oh,
So how I
actually
discovered Bub through Comic Gories. So when I first heard about Comic Gories, the first episode I watched had Bub, Lady Fantastic, and I can't remember who else, but man, Bub was like the funniest. It was the they did foot cover. They had foot cover, and he pulled out foot cover was the category, and Bub pulled out a Dave Liefeld cover, right? And it's the one that's got Beast. It's the one that's got Beast on it. So he's like, this is a tale of 2 feet. he showed a classic Liefeld foot, and he goes, look at this. This is the usual Liefeld foot. And then he shows the Beast one. He goes, look at this. This is a beautifully drawn foot. It was the funniest thing, and that's why
it was a good foot. All right, I'll go with Betty Page, Queen of the Nile. Look at the knife on that guy.
Man, no one's paying attention to that knife.
No, because look, it's not a sword because it's not long enough to be a sword, and you can see just how perfectly drawn that knife is.
How's your knife looking, Rob?
There's a foot cover too. We got any foot friends out there? And a skull cover.
Yeah, you got a skull cover, yeah.
There you go. Mate,
You're
Russ
welcome.
is going through the pages to look for his knife. What you got, Russ?
I don't know if this counts or not. Does that count?
Nope.
No, yeah, there you go.
I mean, he's got knives on his hands.
That's a sigh.
You got
He's got everything. He's got a sword. He's got a dagger. And he's got claws.
Yeah, everything but a knife.
He's got every type of blade.
All right, let's hold him up. Let's hold him up for the judges.
Hang on.
All right. Looks like we have 2 people watching, so it could be a tie.
It says there's 8 people watching. Who's the winner? Let Matt decide. He used to be the judge, didn't he? Oh no, the people used to be the judge,
right? So they would vote, but then also if there was a tie, I think
if there's anyone who wants to type in the comments which cover is the best, you guys let us know right now.
There's a clear.
You can say Bub or you can say Betty. Either way,
Russ found his knife variant.
You can totally see the knife on the cover.
All right, so Matt says Betty Page. There you go.
Oh,
we got a tie. We got a tie.
You said punchline.
We'll take a tie.
Oh, bro, check this out, Bub.
The tie is broken.
Oh, get out of here.
Does that mean Bub?
The tie is broken. I didn't even have to call my cousins like I used to on Comigories. The tie is broken.
Man, check out what I found in a what was this? It was 30% off. So I paid like $10 for this, Bub. Check this
Thank you all. Is there time for me to have a victory speech or no time?
Let me show you a cover. So I found this in like it was $19 and it was 30% off. So it was like $10. But look, it was signed and I didn't even know until I got home and I saw the COA on the back.
Yeah, nice. It was Adam Hughes. Nice.
Yeah, $10.
There you go.
I feel like he's worth more than I just found an awesome knife cover. Look at this cover.
That's too late. Oh, that would have won.
Oh, that's easy winner. Rambo. Come on.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Although it's hard to go up against some Dave Stevens well-rounded Dipthorns. So
come on, mate. When people think knives, one of the most iconic knife characters, apart from Paul Hogan in Crocodile Dundee, is Rambo.
Oh, I should have brought out my Crocodile Dundee comics.
Do you actually have them?
No, I don't think they exist. They should have, though. That would have been a great series.
Well, it seems like the type of movie that would have had a random Marvel
Yeah.
adaptation, you know?
Yeah.
A terrible one, but yes, I agree.
I love those books now when I find them.
Oh yeah, the adaptation books. I do.
Yeah.
I've always liked them because I remember them when I was a kid. I knew that it was going to be a short story. They would tell you how many of them there were. So, like on the cover, I say 1 of 2 or 1 of 3, and I'm like, yes, all right. So I know I just got to pick up these 3, and I have the whole story. You know, so I liked those.
They don't do many of those anymore. I mean, you don't see them that much, movie adaptations anymore.
There's some. I mean, I think it's more that they integrate already done properties. So like when the Avengers came out, and now we'll just say that what's his name? Samuel L. Jackson. Who'd he play?
Nick Fury.
Fury.
Fury. So now Nick Fury looks a little different than he used to in the comics. So, you know, they do a lot more of that, it seems.
I think something else they do a lot of is they'll have a comic book that's related to the movie, but the story will be related to the movie, but it'll be set before like it'll be like a lead up into the movie.
Yeah.
They do that a lot.
I actually like those okay, though. Because like the Tron movies did that, not the most recent one. I wish they'd done a Tron, which was so laying right there in front of them because they own Marvel, right? So I mean, they could have easily done a Marvel published Tron Ares comic, and they missed it, and that would have been awesome.
Alien Romulus, they did that too. So I actually read that. So the story is about because have you seen Alien Romulus?
I've not, but I have it. I have it a steelbook. I just haven't watched it yet.
There's the ship that's like everyone's dead on it, and it actually shows the story leading up to that, but you don't know.
That's cool.
Movie. Yeah, it is cool.
Sometimes it's better to watch or to read those after you've seen the movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they have little spoilers in there, you know, to read them as a prequel, because often they come out like the Tron ones came out before the movie, and it was like it gave a lot away of what was going to happen, you know. So shouldn't do that.
I forgot what I was going to say. Was that Tron movie good? Was that?
I thought it was great. Yeah, I loved it. I've seen it 3 times now.
Have you? Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Twice in the theater and once at home. No,
so
4 times. I saw it twice in the theater, twice at home.
Wow. Did you know that in Australia, we no longer get Disney properties on physical media?
Why?
It's been like that for a couple of years. Because like I was excited for Predator Badlands to come out, but then I realized, oh wait. So I messaged my mates at work because we used to sell DVDs. I was like, hey, is Predator not going to come out on like Blu-ray or Steel? And they're like, nah. Yeah, he sent me a link. You can buy it from this website, but you can't. It was years ago. Disney removed physical media from Australia. So
why?
I don't know. I don't know the reason. So now anything is just streaming. So that includes like Marvel things, Star Wars things. None of that shit comes out anymore. So
wow,
the day happened, a bunch of stuff got recalled. So I remember all the old X-Men movies got recalled, and they were going to recall not the Star Wars movies, but anything else of Star Wars. So they had Rebels. So I bought all the Rebels Blu-rays before they sent them back and stuff. Oh wait, yeah, Brandon, you'll know. He works there.
There you go.
Do you know why, Brendan? Can you remember why that happened? Why that was a thing here? Because I used to work with Brendan maybe around that time. Actually, you might have still been there. I can't remember. But yeah, it sucks because literally like massive titles, like Spider-Verse, and I was really pumped for Badlands. And now I've got to buy it off some website for like $75 plus shipping when I could have bought it from work and got a staff discount on it.
So when you do have it, are they this like a universal Blu-ray, or do you have to have one that plays a different region?
Blu-rays still had regions, but I don't think 4K does. I think 4K Ultra
Okay.
HD doesn't have regions, but Blu-ray has A, B, and C, and DVDs
Right.
had 1, 2, 3, 4. I think. Not profitable. Distribution costs were too high. There you go.
Bobs, do you
Also-
like Sheena?
Yeah, I like Sheena.
I've
Wow,
never seen
that's
one.
crazy.
I've never seen one for sale. That book is pretty scarce.
Which Sheena?
Jumbo number
Like-
one.
Jumbo number 1.
Sheena
Jumbo
the
Comics.
Jungle
I've
Princess.
never seen that. I've got a reprint of it. Have you seen that,
Wow.
Bob? The reprint?
There's one. No,
No,
I have.
I didn't know there was a reprint.
It's a
There's
square
one
bound
going-
one.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
There's one up for auction that's finishing up in a few minutes.
Yeah, it won't finish for that. Be my guess.
I don't think so either. But that's just wild.
And
to
why
see
is it
one.
raw though? I mean, it's gonna hurt it that it's raw. Completely detached. I mean,
It's low grade, but it's
it's a 0.5.
yeah, but it's all. It looks like it's crazy, right?
They still should have the cover's in pretty good shape. They still should have slabbed it.
Yeah.
There's one for 4,500 for sale also. Wow.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what it sells for.
I mean, they should have slabbed it, especially with it being so beat up. That's an even better reason to slab it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm sure the person who wins it will. I would imagine at least.
Yeah, but it'll sell better. I mean, whoever, like, they'd had a better shot selling that as a 0.5 slabbed copy than they would as a raw 0.5. Because then at least someone would at least know maybe it's a 1.0 and it's complete, you know? And maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Looks pretty good. I'm going to pass on it this time, though. I've got
No, I
just
wanted to show you because I know you'd appreciate it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Never seen it.
I like Predator Badlands too. I like that as well. In fact, I even went for the upside down tracking laser on the trike because of that. So you notice, like, usually the Predator is a triangle like this, right? Like the tracking and the 3 dots. But in Badlands, it was upside down. It was like this.
I didn't know this. That.
Little deep cut for you right there. A little deep cut.
So you like Badlands?
Yes, I thought it was fantastic. And one of the reasons I enjoyed it so much was because I really didn't think it would be that good. I thought it would be decent, but when they first came out with the early trailer and mock-ups, it didn't look good. Like, the visual effects weren't finished and it didn't look good. But when it finally came out, I thought the story was fantastic. The story was really good. The action was good. It kept moving, had a good pace. It never really slowed down. So I enjoyed it a lot. That was really good.
I was hoping, and I knew it wasn't going to happen, but in the beginning when they're all speaking in Yacha, I was like, oh, how cool it would be if this entire movie had no English.
I thought about that, but he never does speak English the whole time.
No, he doesn't. But here's the thing, right? So what's her face? The synthetic, the half body one. Yeah. You know how in the beginning she speaks Yacha as well? I was like, that's really cool. But then she does that thing where she's like, oh, I'll turn on this mode so people will just hear me in whatever language they understand. And that's kind of fourth wall breaking, and I didn't like that. Because I was like, well, no one is around you that would spit, you know what I mean? Like, I get it, but it was kind of fourth wall breaking. I didn't like that. And also, as soon as she appeared in the story, I instantly was like, wait, do I want this? Like, do I want this comic relief in this movie that was so bad? Like, the opening act before the title shows is like one of the most badass 15 minutes ever.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it?
It is just kick ass. And I was like, I hope this movie is like this for the whole thing. And I liked it. I really enjoyed it. But they were just like I'm nitpicking little things, you know what I mean? But my first instinct when she arrived, I was like, like instantly I was like, I wonder if I'm okay with this. And then, it was like, whatever. And like, they definitely used the Mandalorian formula. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It was hardcore, man. But like, people complain about that. But mate, people like it works. It's a formula that works.
Mandalorian. It works. Yeah.
So like, I get
it. I like too that his brother, not too much spoilers here, but his brother ultimately was trying to protect him, right? And then and he was trying to prove how tough he was, basically, right? And then now, in order to prove how tough he is, he has to protect something. And I thought that was a nice way to show, that the real toughness was protecting somebody else. So I was good with it.
From the very beginning of the movie, he's basically called out for being a bitch. And at no point in the movie is he a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, he is tough as nails from the get-go.
But he is small compared to the rest.
Yeah.
Like, he's a runt. So that counts for a lot,
I really want to actually watch it again, actually.
I can't wait. But right now it's still on like rental or whatever, so I'm not fucking with that.
Oh, well, even on Disney? Is it not free on Disney?
No, it's on Hulu because Predator stuff's on Hulu.
Oh, we've got Disney here, so we don't have Hulu. Everything's on Hulu.
I don't know. Is it out yet?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure on Disney it'll be free. Brendan, you still there? Is it free? Because we can't get it, buddy. We can't buy it, so we have to watch it on Disney. And that was another reason that Brendan said that we stopped getting physical media because
it's not out yet.
People to Disney.
It's not out yet. It's still just for rental everywhere.
So on Amazon, it's for rental. I know that. On Disney, I'm pretty sure it's free. Here, anyway.
It's not on Disney yet.
It is here.
Not for us.
Hang on, let me confirm this. Make sure I'm not talking out my ass, but I'm pretty sure here it is available on Disney. Let's have a look. I'm on Disney right now. Where's the home screen? There's Alien Earth. There's okay. Maybe I was talking to my ass. I would imagine.
I thought I smelled something.
Tron Ares is out here.
Yes, it is, and I encourage you all to watch it. It's absolutely fantastic.
Avatar: Way of the Water. Wait, that's the last.
Isn't that the last one though? Isn't Fire and Ass or whatever the new one?
I've only watched the first one, and I don't know. It just wasn't my. If I rewatched it, I'd probably enjoy it. I just didn't enjoy it the first. Not that I didn't enjoy it. I felt like I watched 3 movies, and I only really enjoyed one of those 3 movies that I watched in that first one. So,
yeah.
But I like James Cameron, so I should probably give it a second chance one day.
But I did recently watch Predators. I had never seen that.
Really?
So
wow.
Yeah. So when I decided to theme the trike, excuse me, for people who ride bikes and get pissy. So when I was going to theme the trike, I mean, whatever. If it's got less than 4 wheels, you're still having a go, right? So I did. So I was going to theme in Predator, and I realized that there were 2 Predator movies I had not seen. One was Predators, and one was Predator versus Alien Requiem, the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
And the first Predator versus Alien was so bad that I couldn't stand to bring myself to watch the second one. But now that's the only Predator movie I haven't seen, so I'm going to have to watch it.
We'll put it this way. AVP wasn't good, but there were some things about it that were cool. There were like some of the lore
parts. Yeah.
Some of the lore that they talk about, how they drop the predators off on the alien planet, all that's cool. But the movie itself was just like, number 2 is, have you seen The Predator? The one that came out?
Yes, I like that one.
Dude, I very rarely can't make it through a movie. I couldn't make it through that movie. It was just, that is hard for me to just be like, I'm done with this. It never happens. That movie, I said, I'm done with this.
I liked it. I've only seen it once, but I remember liking it. And I like Olivia Munn, so that was okay.
Did that movie, did he have a predator dog in it?
I think so. Predator dog, yeah.
Dog. Okay, but tell me what you thought of Predator. Because like, here's the thing with Predator. Let's not count Badlands, right? In the entire franchise, before Badlands, there's actually only 3 good Predator movies, in my opinion.
Okay, I would assume it's Predator 1, Predator 2, and Prey, right?
Predator 2 is not one of them.
What?
Predator 2 is overrated. It's slow.
When
it's
him
boring.
come calling.
People like it because of the end. The end is epic. Especially in its time, the end was like, oh, man, right? When they all show up and you see the aliens. The movie itself is like, go back and watch them all. The second one is whatever.
I don't know. The second one's pretty damn scary. Like it has a lot of real horror elements. I keep thinking about the subway scene where he's coming through the train and the lights are flashing and it's pretty scary. There's a lot of good deaths in that movie. You have the whole voodoo stuff, which is creepy and scary too, and then a lot of blood in that movie, and it adds a lot of lore to the Predator. And you get the rotating, you get the spinning blade that features heavily, and you get a lot of the healing kits and all these kinds of things, and the idea that there's a jungle predator and a city predator, and that there's different kinds of predators. Because you remember, we take all that for granted now. The fact that he has different ways that his visor can work, right? That he can see in different types of imaging. Like all that lore that's in the second Predator movie, none of that comes from the first Predator. It's all built on, and we still have it in all movies since then. So I think it's an important movie. I think it's a scary movie if you want to keep with a horror theme. Bless you. So I think Danny Glover's good in it. I think I think it's got good acting. It's a scary movie. I think it's a solid movie.
Mark Ruffalo's in it.
Oh, really?
I suppose he is.
Yeah, he's. I was like, oh, I don't think I've seen him in anything.
Is he like a cop or something?
Huh?
Wow.
So I would rate it number 4, but I would say the other two, besides the first one, Prey, I really like, and Predators. So what did you think of Predators?
I liked it. So I think I tried to watch it once, and I came in after it had already started, and I heard Adrian Brody doing his. This was during the time period where they really wanted us to think Adrian Brody was some kind of 100-pound badass. Like this is during that time period where he's like completely skinny. He's got like 4 muscles and painted on abs.
I would put money on Russ to beat up Adrian Brody any day.
I know. It's ridiculous. But during this time period, they were really trying to sell us on Adrian Brody as an action star. Remember, he was in King Kong around the same time too. And both similar, gun-toting. And his voice in that movie is like he's doing a bad Batman impression. He's going, let's go. Like he's some sort of fucking tough mercenary. And he looks like a fucking guy to be doing my taxes. Like, I'm out.
Looks like he hasn't eaten anything for...
Yeah, I feel like that was a miscast, and it's the main character. And also, there's not enough Predator. There's not enough Predator in that movie. That you get 3 Predators in that movie, and you get so little technically, you get 4 Predators in that movie.
That's 3 more Predators in the first 2 movies.
There's so little screen time for each one that you can barely tell which one's which. 2 of them get killed so easily and so ridiculously easy that they don't deserve to be predators. Like it brings down the ability. I felt like Predators brought down the ability of the Predator, because in Predator 1, high fucking kill count for 1 Predator. Predator 2, high kill count for 1 Predator. And then you get Predators, and the dudes are struggling and getting killed by like a random ex-con with a shiv. Like that was terrible. To me, the Predators were too shitty in that movie.
Would you say the same thing about Aliens?
Aliens is just, if you're talking about the difference between Alien and Aliens, and I'm not as big of an Alien fan or Aliens fan as I am Predator. So when I watch the Aliens versus Predator movies, it's only because the Predator is in it. Like, not because I'm an Alien fan. I'm a Predator
going
fan.
From the first Alien movie where there's only one alien and it's taken out everyone to the second one where they're just blasting them away like nothing.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. It definitely has that same tone and feeling where they're too easy to kill all of a sudden, you know? And it's kind of like Walking Dead. You remember in Walking Dead, like, if you watch that, like the zombies are fucking near impossible to kill in the first couple of seasons. And then after that, they're just like throwing popsicle sticks at them and they fall apart, you know?
There's an episode of Walking Dead. I think they're all trying to cross the bridge, and there's like 200 of them, and they're just like stab in the face, and like literally it's like a pile of zombies afterwards. That's funny.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. So to me, that I don't like when that happens, and I felt like that was the case for Predators. I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a solid entry into the Predators lore and franchise. I have nothing against it, but I don't rank it high enough because of that. Those are the things that keep me from ranking it higher.
I haven't watched it for a while. Is that the one where they end up like helping a predator and the predator helps them?
Yes, but even that was stupid. So they end up helping one of them, and our fearless leader, 92-pound Adrian Brody badass, helps a predator, and that predator tries to help Adrian Brody and fails and dies. It's like,
is that also the one where there's like a Japanese guy with a samurai sword who goes one-on-one with a predator?
Yes, it was, and that part's cool. But once again, they just made the predators too easy to kill.
But that guy was a
one
badass
sword,
samurai.
no preparation, hadn't had any food in 4 days. But he goes up against a predator and basically wins, if you will. So yeah, it's pretty. They made the predators too weak, and there's 4 of them, and they all suck. Even the big bad predator, he sucks. Like, they're all just weak predators. It just seemed kind of silly to me, but I still enjoyed the movie. I mean, it was a good movie, but it was missing, and it was very formulaic. I mean, how many times are we going to see the same old trope where people arrive on a strange place, and then as they're battling their way and they don't know what to do, they encounter the person who's been surviving there under a fucking rock for, who knows how long. He's lost track of time and he's lost his mind. I mean, literally, they did that in, like, wasn't it King Kong? The last King Kong movie, they did that too, right? I mean, every time somebody goes to some lost world kind of place, they find some schmuck that's been hiding under a rock. And then that guy goes against, how did you survive so long? Because I was by myself and I didn't trust anybody. And then they trust him just long enough to either get, double crossed, or that guy ends up dying right away as soon as he tries to help somebody. Like, yeah, you should have stayed under your rock. So, and this movie just was paint by numbers as far as group lands in strange world kind of stuff. So I don't know, whatever. But I liked it. Again, I did enjoy it, but it's what keeps him out of the top 3 for me. I think I enjoyed The Predator more.
Did you watch that animated thing?
Yes, I enjoyed that. I don't generally count animated movies in anything. Like, I wouldn't call that a movie.
It was like an anthology as well, kind of.
Yeah, I really liked that, and I liked all the stories in it. I thought it was cool, and I thought it was something that should be done, often. Like, give me another one of those next year. I'd be happy with it. So, yes, I did enjoy that. I thought it was cool. It had a little bit of lore here and there and did some cool things.
There was a massive lore at the end. The end was, like, huge.
At the end, yeah. But that end lore was a little revisionist. So that's the other thing about the end. Worst end to a Predator movie ever. Predators. That's the worst ending to a movie. Do you remember the end?
Do they end up on another planet?
No.
What do they?
Try again. What would be worse than that?
Russ?
Vin Diesel showed up.
If Vin Diesel showed up in that movie, it would have made it better. That's how bad the ending was. No, in the end of the movie, not too much spoilers because I won't tell you how many people survive or whatever. But in the end of the movie, the survivors are just standing there on the same fucking planet they were dropped off on. No escape plan. And now 3 more predators are coming to kill them.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Here's one thing about Predator movies, right? I forgot what I was going to say. But this...
Nah. It's because you've been thinking... It's because you thought of something to say 5 minutes ago, and you were trying to keep it in your brain and not listening to anything else so that you could spit it back out at me at the right time, and now you've forgotten it because your brain's half fried from 20 years of abuse. So that's where we're at. Not the last 20 years, folks. There was a 20-year period where Simon was very mean to his brain.
Very good. Very good. All right, what time? Oh, we can go for
I
another.
did find the comic I was looking for.
Oh, there we go.
Hey!
Nice cover.
Let's see it, Russ.
This is the one Simon sent me from Australia, the Planet Comics Superman.
Oh,
Nice.
Have
Actually
you
got,
got the...
black and white interior and stuff.
Have a whiff. Have a whiff of Australia, mate. Have a...
Yeah. Does it smell like the Gold Coast?
Smells like Torquay.
Oh,
Yeah, this was also It took me a while to remember which box it was in. So is it too late for the Kamagoy's timer?
No, you won.
That's classic Russ Comic-Gories. Like
Yeah.
20 minutes. Dude, I miss those days.
I think I only did it once where I won a round with a book that did not fit the category, but I sold it into a win.
There's one for
I
Old Wolf.
successfully did that like once.
I think Deadman is his favorite character, isn't it?
Very cool.
That's cool.
That's Tony's favorite character, right?
That's what he said.
Is that Tony's favorite character? Deadman?
I think so.
I think it's Tony's favorite character, Dave.
That's his logo.
We should ask Russ. I think he knows.
I'm pretty sure. He
What's-
said Old Wolf
What?
said Deadman was his favorite.
What's
I
the
think because it kind of looks like him.
What's the best non-predator predator movie? I guess we're looking for a movie where someone is tracked by a monster. So a monster hunting humans.
Any
E.T.?
Friday the 13th movie.
Yeah.
Mate, you know what's a sick movie? That it might be my top 5 of all time. District 9.
I don't think
I
I've
do
seen
like
that.
District 9.
It's
It's a
pretty
funny
nice.
movie though. Like when I first saw it, I was blown away. And then I saw it a second time and I was like, why was I blown away by this? Like, like it didn't
Very good.
It
It's
didn't
still
hold
like
up for me on
I really
repeats.
liked all 3 that the movies that he made. He did Elysium
Chappie.
and Chappie. Chappie is
Yeah.
probably the second best one.
Yeah,
Elysium-
Elysium's rough.
Elysium's still good. But man, like the fact that guy could have made an alien movie is just like, man, we missed out.
Best
Best
alien cover.
alien
go.
cover. Oh, mate, I got a whole
I'm
box
ready.
of them over here. Oh, actually, I've got one right here. I'm ready.
Oh wait, hold on, we're playing? Oh crap. Ah. All right, I'm gonna be in trouble. Hold up. That's the
Oh,
alien
this
cover.
guy. Best alien cover. I had this right next to me.
Well, actually,
Oh, are you ready, Russ? Oh, okay.
Wait, hold up.
Let's go Rusty first.
I know this will hit a soft spot for Matt, the boy who had 7.
I like Dragon Ball. There you go.
What is that book? How old is that?
This one?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But it's like, manga style. It's like reverse.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. And it's actually
Got the
okay.
poster
I
in
started
it,
reading a manga recently. I haven't read any comics for like months, and I started reading Berserker because the people told me it was good.
I've been
Right.
so tempted to take this poster out and hang it up, but I don't want to ruin the book.
Yeah, we'll lose like $3,000 in value.
yeah.
Got an awesome poster in it.
All right. Ready for mine? Wait, where's Bub?
Huh? I was gonna pull. I had one and I changed it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do mine. So I picked this one up off Sean Zars, which is an exclusive. Look at that. Alien Egg, and
Oh,
the
nice.
Ripley there. Okay. He brought that back from, I think, the US, maybe? US or Canada, one of them. And I was like, yes, I'll take that, please.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
I can't find it.
God damn it.
Well, I guess that's part of it, right? When you can't find the book.
Yeah.
You bastards.
Mate, that thing, like, nothing's topped Comic Gories, mate. I'm telling you. Nothing has
Actually,
topped.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
also,
no.
those
Agreed.
days are gone because, like, that was kind of
Alright.
a little era where people were trying to come up with things like that. Now
I
everything's
got-
just Hangout. Man.
I
Oh,
think I got
this one
one.
there?
Yeah, this will be the closest I'm
Let's
gonna
see
get to Alien.
Oh, that's
World's
nice.
finest.
Honest.
There you go. Got a little alien,
Nice.
look, a little green guy there.
He's shooting flames out of his. What is that?
Yeah. There you go.
Very good.
That's I found it. It's so funny because I was looking for a book. I want to see that cover again, Dave. Hold on, you got to show it again for the voting.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I like good spraying tentacles.
Who doesn't?
Somebody out there, they're weird. All right, here's mine. Here is Out of This World by Bruce Timm.
Oh, I've gone
Damn.
for the classic Bub books.
Come on.
That's awesome. What issue is that?
It's a one shot.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's cool.
Well, it says volume 1, but I don't think that they came out with any others.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Bruce Timm. You just see him. Look at his sucker hands, too. We know what he's going to do with those.
And since
All
we were
right, chat.
talking about predators too, I had one close by.
Oh, heck yeah.
There you go.
I mean, is he not an alien?
yeah, that
Yeah,
works
he's
too.
an alien. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you could use that one. I think that's a little better than the other one I had.
We will allow
right,
it because it's Predator themed tonight.
Let
There
us
you
know,
go.
chat.
All right.
Who is alien cover?
All right, chat.
I think Bubs is going to win.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
that-
Take away Matt's comment so people can see our names and then they know to vote.
Yeah.
That was one of the things used to drive me crazy.
yeah,
There
Bubs
you go.
got a really good one there.
I think they're all fantastic. I'd take any of them.
Go to Bub on that one. But Simon's is awesome too.
Simon's got a really nice one too.
There's definitely 2 points on Simon's
There's
cover
more.
that I can't
There's
ignore.
no beautiful women on my cover.
Oh, geez.
I don't know. What's that green-haired lady on yours?
Oh, jeez.
All right. Well, Matt, you must be the only one watching because it's one vote takes it all.
Yeah.
Everybody else fell asleep tonight.
We're going to have to retitle this episode Poor Man's Comigories. Then people are going to have to watch it for an hour and a half to
There was
get
a
to
few
this
of those.
part.
I did a couple of those with Mark, the poor man's comic grows.
They did one with Russ, I think. My heart says DBZ, but my eyes say Bub. All right.
There you go.
Bub, hey! Appreciate you all. Thanks for coming over.
Can't blame you for that one, Matt.
No. It was really tripping me out because I thought I was being worse than I was. And that's one thing that Comigories was good for, making sure I kept all my books categorized like I normally do, as opposed to having books to be put away, books I'm reading, and all. I made sure everything went where it was supposed to go first, and then I would remember, all right, I haven't read that and go get it. But since Comigories has been gone for a while, it's somewhat fallen into disarray, and I was pretty sure that I had never filed this book in the proper place. So I was looking all over the place except for where it should have been. So, and there you have it.
So I only went on Comic Grows once, and it was one of them. It wasn't like the proper. It was like one of them Halloween specials or something like that, where it was like
That still counts. I love those.
yeah, but the format was not the same. The format wasn't one-on-one. It was like, it was like everyone versus everyone or something like that. But anyway, I remember back then I only had, I think, about 9 short boxes. So I was sitting there and all around me was all my short boxes. But now I couldn't do it. Now I'd be done. I got too much. I have no idea where anything is anymore. Yeah, it's a mess. So, but
that's cool.
Oh, I should. If anyone is like, what is Comic Grows? What is this thing they're talking about? You should look at a video I did. I did a fantastic video highlighting the greatest moments in Comic Grows history. You remember that, Bob?
I do remember that because I featured prominently in it, and I appreciate your vote of confidence. It's great stuff.
And Russ
I
had the
remember
classic
just holding the book up like 2 minutes after the timer was over.
Yeah, but it also had your redemption story. Remember your redemption arc where you won 2 in a row?
Yeah.
And I think one of them you won with a bullshit cover.
The timer got me on the third one, though.
Who did?
The third time I was
timer,
the timer got me again. Yeah, it eliminated me.
Classic
that was a great show. Best comic-based YouTube show ever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That doesn't really exist.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the original format of The Hunt. When The Hunt first came out, and for a while, and The Hunt was only about books that you just recently picked up.
Yeah, within like the last 2 weeks or something like that. Yeah.
Right, as opposed to just collection battles, right?
Because people would just whip out like rails and stuff. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, and it was a lot less wrestly, if you know. I mean, there were characters and kayfabe and all that stuff, but it was not as steeped in wrestling lore as it is now, and I can't keep up with it because I'm not a big wrestling fan. So, or even a little one.
That new rule though, because Tony asked me once, and I turned him down because I said, "What is the actual rules?" And he goes, "Books you've picked up in the last couple of weeks." And I was like, "Oh," because at the time, this was years ago, I was like, "My collection's not what it is now," but I was like, "Oh, okay," because I don't pick up bangers, like I pick up fucking new release books. So I was like, I could probably do it if it was my collection, but I don't know if I could just because I wasn't buying like crazy books every bloody 2 weeks.
Yes. Well, that's what made it fun though, was that you didn't have to have the biggest grail book ever to win. It really was just about a book that you picked up this week that was so good that you put it up against other books that other people picked up. And it could be for whatever reason you thought it was good, not just because it had big market value or something, you know?
That was my issue with comic gories. I feel like too many people got attached to their, and you know what? It put me off keys. When people would show a book that it's a big book, and everyone go, "Oh," but it's like, yeah, but the cover sucks compared to the other cover. People would always vote the bigger book, and I pissed me
not
off.
Always.
Not always.
I've never beaten somebody with a facsimile. And they had like, I had a facsimile and I won.
Yeah. And even Kamagory's got a little big for his britches at one point, because at one point it was a normal size show for the community, right? It had 20 or 30 people watching. And at that time, keys did not win. It was whatever was good for the category. And if you could really sell a book, you had an even better shot. And then it kind of grew really big, and more like people who didn't really collect a lot of comics were watching and voting. And then they were all voting for keys. It was like, oh, that's a book I'll never have. Vote, you know, yeah. And so so it kind of got a little big, and then but it shrank back down. But for a while, it was a little too big, And the voting took forever. Remember? And then at some point, didn't it switch to off voting? Like you had to click away on a site.
Yeah, I like like that because it was more accurate. Because on what was Rod's one? What was Russ?
Lame Refrain.
Frame. So I won twice, but there was one time I got beaten by Bearded. But if you actually count the fucking votes, I was like, there was 2 rounds that I won that I didn't win, but I was like, all right, I didn't say anything, but I clearly had the most votes. Like, it was just like, I think it's this person. It's like, well, it's not, but okay. Like, whatever.
Did you see what Matt said a couple comments ago?
I did see it. I finished my 5-year service of church. I've been thinking about bringing comic gories back. Would you guys watch and play?
Yeah, we talked about that, Matt, during a live stream together. Yeah, you were talking about
because it's hard for me to do, your night times. That's why I could never do it either, because it was always on a Tuesday, and I was like, oh, I work. So do a weekend special.
Who knows what the schedule is like now? But yeah, and YouTube is kind of thinned out again. Like there for a while, there was a lot of new people, but now it's kind of
there are a lot of new people, Bub. You just don't know who they are, like me.
No, I know that there's a lot of new people, but a lot of the new people don't put out show type content. Like there's a lot of Hangouts still, and there's less formatted shows on YouTube than there used to be.
That's true. Yeah, I can't even think of any really off.
So I've been talking about bringing back collectible show and tell. I was just thinking, comic gories and all those shows where people were showing all their big books put me off keys so much that when I did collectible show and tell, because at the time it was just more comic, it was people from the comic book community bringing their collectibles, right? I said to them, I don't want you to bring comics. I said, if you bring comics, it's okay, but I want you. Don't bring keys. I don't want to see I don't want to see your books that I see on everyone else. I want you to bring, if you're going to bring comic, bring something that's unique. And you were the best at that, Bub. You would always bring something. This is some book from the 30s with space women with bubble helmets. I was like, that's cool. No one can see that. Now there was one time, Southern Comic Geek. He brought Hulk 180. He's like, this is my favorite book ever. He brought Hulk 181. I was like, oh. But then, you know what he did to follow up with that? He said, in the same round, he said, I love this book so much that I bought a copy from and he showed all the different variants from different countries. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So that was good. But the few times that people brought comics, they did it the right way, except for I forgot his name. Cole? Burrito Cole? From the Burrito guys, Cole. he did it to piss me off. He brought like bloody.
Oh, you know.
And I was like, "That's cool, mate. Hope you enjoyed being on the show, but you don't come back."
I've been waiting for that show to come back. I still have a stack of.
I've been wanting to bring it back, but it's just it stresses me out having to organize, and I'm sure Matt knows. Like, I always assume the worst. So when I get people on, I'm always assuming they're going to cancel on me. But also, that's why I never do it like a month in advance. Some people are like, "Oh, Simon, you want to be on our show?" I was like, "Yeah, cool. I'm free this weekend." They're like, "Oh no, I mean like in July." I'm like, "Oh, I don't know what I'm doing in July." So I always used to give people about a week to a week and a half notice. Hey, are you going to be free on this weekend? Because by then you know what you're going to be doing in a week's time, right? But then as people were like, I can't do it, it'd get closer and closer to the day. And then all of a sudden I'm like, hey, man, are you free in 3 days to do the show? Hey, man, are you free in Tuesday? Did I ever get you on there, Dave? I don't know if I did do it, Dave. I know he was on my list, but I never got to anyone. But like a lot of times there were people that I asked and they couldn't do it. And then I got scared to ask them again. It was just it's a stressful time to organize a thing. But yes, I do want to bring it back. And I really want.
Usually, the best guests were the people that you asked to come on. Like when I was doing a weekly show, the best guests were always the people that I requested and had to almost talk into, not the ones that were like, "I want to be on the show. I want to be on the show," and then they get them on. Like,
I always base. So I would always want. Okay, I want this person to be on this week. Now, who's going to work well with this person? I'd always work around the main person that I wanted.
That's tough.
There was some times where I just had 3 random. Like there was some times where I literally had to scramble, and there'd be like 3 people who'd never met each other, and I was like, oh,
yeah, that's hard.
This will do. And then other times it was just like, oh, I can't find a third person. Matt Spidey, Sean Zars, can you guys be on? Yeah. Those guys are my backup every time.
Yeah, that's right. Matt's first appearance on well, not on all of YouTube, but first appearance on a live show was on my No Faces chat.
My second appearance was on Matt's channel. So my first was on Sharon's, and then Matt asked me, and it was because it was so Sharon did the one-on-one, right? It was all about you. That's easy. Matt invited me to, we're going to talk about just comics you've read lately, and I'm going to do an international version. So everyone's from. So I was on there with Matilda Gothica, Varangian, Vigilante. Who else was in there? I forget the dude's name. He's like from Scotland or something. I forget his name.
Oh, yes. I know what you're talking about.
That guy. And someone, that guy. Like, I didn't say a word until the very end where Matt's like, anyway, Simon, what are you reading? I was like, oh, okay. But like everyone was chatting, and I was like, this is so many people. I can't.
Yeah, that's right.
I felt rude. Like McD. That's it. Very good.
Comic Geek McD. That was his name.
That's right. Correct. Oh, see, those are my golden days, mate. I will always remember those years fondly.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Matt's company and Flash. What was his name? Yeah, JPL Flash. He was one of my favorite people. And there's just so many good people that aren't in the community anymore necessarily. And I still keep in contact with some of them on Instagram and stuff, but I do miss hanging out and doing fun shows. I would like to do a couple of artist feature shows. I have more excuses and less time. So I have lots of excuses and very little time. So put those together and see how much you get scheduled.
All I do now, because I have a video schedule of Monday, Wednesday, and if I have time, I'll throw one in Friday, Saturday. Like, I am always editing videos. That's all I do in my spare time is prepare, make sure I've got my video ready for Monday, make sure I got my video ready for Wednesday. And then if I got time, I might make another one. Oh, and also I got to make sure I got 2 members videos this month as well. So it's all I do. And I enjoy it. I love it. But it doesn't leave me much time to do much else. Like over Christmas, I had no events to go to. And I got to say, when I had Sunday just to do whatever, it's kind of fun. And sometimes I'd go to the shops where I normally would film and I'd be like, you know what? I'm just going to go there today and shop and just chat to people rather than, film everything. It was fun, but I do enjoy the content too. Like I enjoy it. Like I've never been a live guy. I've always been a video guy.
I like a good live.
I
miss hosting a live. I
like a good live. I just don't like hosting a good live. Of fears of not having good internet connection out here.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, that'd be tough.
That's why I like just jumping on and hanging out.
What was that, Russ?
You ever thought about bringing back the No Faces chat, Bub?
I have, and we talk about it all the time. Roger and James and I talk about it all the time, but it's just not. Every time James is like or just DS, for those of you who remember him, DS Comics. Every time he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come back."
Very good comic series player.
Yeah, absolutely. He's like, every time I'm coming back, and then he does it. But he's got a young kid now, and Roger is every year he gets another year older and can't remember my number, so it happens. No, actually, I get to see Roger on Tuesdays. So on Tuesday afternoon, I try to join him on his stream when I can. And also another good hangout is always what's the one that happens on Saturday? It's kind of like Comic Gories, but not Cover Slingers. So anytime I get to be on Cover Slingers with a Gray Man, that's always a good time. Hanging out with Bill, Comic Mag Musings, some Rayman, the Silencer Man. There's some good people there too. So
I wish
there's still lots of good, fun parts of areas of the community that I enjoy hanging out with. I just haven't brought anybody back together on my channel, and I enjoy hanging out with formerly known as the Scumbags or whoever, Jigs and Chad and those guys. So I enjoy that too. And then the Discord thing kind of came around. So sometimes I'll hop on the Discord in the morning and hang out in other people's rooms and stuff and have chats with them. I'll take a smoke break or something, have a cigar and hang out with some guys. So I get plenty of interaction still. And I feel like I'm still part of the community. I think most people still know who I am, but I don't use YouTube as a creative outlet these days. And that's just because, like my old job, before I got my new job, which I'm now new, has had it for 3 years. But before that, I really was dying inside at work. Like I hated my job, right? So I couldn't wait to get home and do anything but that. And I needed to express myself and my creativity was going crazy, But now at my job I have now, I'm spent. Like at the end of the day, and I like my job a lot better, but it's also a lot harder work. So at the end of the day, I'm just tired and I don't have that creative. I'm seeking relaxation after work, whereas before I was seeking excitement. Now I seek relaxation. So I'll have to change that if I'm going to do much more content.
Yes, I think back to some of the people that used to be around, and you don't even think. Sometimes you just think you remember. Oh shit, I remember that guy, and it's like, and then you go to check his channel, you're like, oh, he hasn't posted a video in like 3 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The Copa thing wiped out so many channels I enjoyed.
So bizarre.
And just voluntarily, they just decided this is a good time to stop.
Yeah,
and that took out.
Came back after that.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of channels didn't come back.
A lot of free time back then.
I think as
well, a lot of the COVID channels popped up and left. And they've slimmed down. There was tons of those channels, and they've all slimmed down to just a few.
I think as well, it's tough to take a break from YouTube because if you've got regular people watching you and then you disappear for a year or 2 years and then you come back, it's really difficult to regain that audience because the only people that really love you, they're going to watch you. But people who enjoyed your content, they've moved on. A lot of people, you only have a small window of people that are going to watch you constantly before they're like, mate, there's so much other stuff. I'm over your stuff, and they'll just check it from time to time.
But you don't have to take a break for that to happen. Like I remember, you'll have somebody that comments on every video you have for 6 months.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, oh yeah, he's, you shout him out in videos, you acknowledge him, you talk about his, he put out a video today, make sure you check it out. And all of a sudden they just stop. They just stop watching. They're watching somebody else. And then you see them pop up with a random comment like a year and a half later. And they're like, glad you're still doing this. Like, where have you been? I never stopped. Where'd you go? So, stuff like that definitely happens, but you don't have to take a break.
You're right.
To lose interest in your channel. Like it just happens.
The comments,
and people change their hobbies too. I mean, this is a hobby channel. So people often are into a hobby for 3 or 4 years and then get into a different hobby.
Yeah.
So you're expecting people to stay in comics indefinitely. Well, it's not going to happen.
My hobbies have changed over the years. So
yeah, mine have.
It's funny because when I do comic book content, people don't really watch my comic book stuff anymore. You know what I mean? Some people do, but I feel like once I started doing toy content, those guys are more consistent with viewing.
Yeah.
And then the comic book people will be like if I just talk about what I read, no one gives a shit. Like
That
Yeah,
happens.
it's hard going from one to another because I remember when I first started doing figures all the time, it took a long time for them to get any views. And sometimes I'll do a figure video and they'll still only get like 20 to 30 views. And other times they'll get like 50 to 100. It's just so random.
yeah, that's what I said to. I think pretty sure I said to you, Russ. I was like, I think you should keep up the figure content, and what you need to do is you need to infiltrate the smaller YouTube figure community.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot more. YouTube
I did
over the
when
past several months than I have been.
When I first started getting into the figures, I was watching heaps of figure, but a lot of those guys wouldn't. I was like, dude, you got 200 subs, you're not replying to my comment. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I started really loving comics again, so I've been mixing a lot of comic book content back into the channel again.
I just enjoy, I don't know.
Yeah, if you have like 200 subscribers and you get a comment, you know you're looking at it. Like respond back, you know.
Yeah, that's
every time.
That's a pet peeve of mine too.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Okay, good.
No, you're not. When somebody has a small little channel and they're saying, hey, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, I'll do all three of those things. And then your comment just gets ghosted. And then you look and every comment's ghosted. I'm like, why do you want us to comment when you're not going to respond to comments? Like, I don't get it. Like, what are you doing here?
And why are you premiering your video if you're not going to be there for the premiere?
Yes.
Oh
Agreed.
God.
Agreed.
Oh my God. I hate that. I've done that.
Like, I remember when I first started and I had like nothing. And I think I was watching Metarog's channel and I commented and he actually commented back. And that was like the first time a YouTuber ever responded. I was like, sometimes cool. You know, like you know.
I'll do lengthy, like I get lengthy with it too. Like if someone writes me, like some people write me lengthy comments and I'll reply back to all. I understand if you get to a certain point where, so for example, I did a TikTok video that went crazy. It has almost 2,000 comments. Like I always woke up overnight and I was like, what the hell? And I get when you've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments, like it's tough.
Yeah, you just can't respond to all that. That's
which one of us has that many? Like, you know what I mean? Like I'll get it to 50 sometimes, and I reply back to them. But the thing is, I sit down and actually make that. I don't reply as I see it. I'll sit down when I have time and I actually go through all of them and I just reply to all of them. Unless there's a couple of comments that sometimes they say something I just don't have anything for, and it's normally not an insult that's directed at me. It's normally something directed about something else or something that I'm just like, I got nothing for that comment. Like they're the only ones that I sometimes will like, you know, I don't need to say anything to that. If it's someone who's giving me shit, I'll reply to that all day and I'll go back and forth with you for the rest of your life. But when someone just says something, I was like, I got nothing for that. But I don't reply. But yeah, usually, I mean, people reach out to me in DM. They won't comment on my video, but like I did this. Did you see that? I went to alternate worlds. I did a video where I went to alternate worlds, and in that video, I talked about at the end. I was like, you know, I've made a joke. It's like being an ongoing joke, but you know, like I've always wanted to highlight this. So I've never told people not to go there. But I also talked about how, you know, I don't like holding on to grudges, and that even goes with friends and in life. Like if you have someone that you used to be good friends with, and then you had a falling out with, man, after a couple of years, you just get over it, man. Like. Yeah, and then someone saw that and he massive messaging and was like, "Hey man, I really like your message, man, because I've got this friend that, you know, we had a falling out. You know, I really miss him." And I was like, "Yeah, cool, man. It's hard to take that first step to message, but just do it, and at least you've done your part, mate." But you know,
yeah, and also remember that just because you've decided to be the bigger person today doesn't mean that they have to accept your attempt to either apologize or to look at them in a new light or anything like that. If you have said something against someone, it's up to them when they decide to let you off that hook. But just because you've decided to be friends again doesn't mean that they have. So you can let that idea go too. If anybody's out there needs that, there you go.
Over here.
Yeah, that's true.
To me, it's like the sub count doesn't really matter if your videos aren't getting like, because the part I enjoy most about YouTube is the comments, the interaction, back and forth, the conversation. Like I've got 25,000 subs, but I might get 5 to 6 comments on a video.
That's why
that's hard for me, like interacting with everybody.
You know, I stopped doing shorts, Russ.
Yeah.
So I do the only shorts I now do on my channel if it's clipped from one of my longer form videos, so then I can link it as a related video. All my shorts that I do, which are like my Instagram videos, like when the unboxing of a toy and stuff, I started a new channel, and you know what? That's getting no traction, but I would just prefer it to be on there because a lot of my old shorts of those figure unboxings, they just keep getting views, and you know they'll rack me up some subs, but those subs aren't watching my content. They're just there for the shorts.
That's why I quit.
I think that affects your numbers in a way. It affects your watch time. It affects, like, if someone does click on your long form, like, oh, I'm not watching this shit. Like, I feel like it really affects it. So I just was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it on a different channel. And if people are really intrigued, they'll go out of their way to find your fucking other shit. So
yeah. For me, it's like, because I never cared about, like, I don't care about monetizing or anything, so I don't care about the views. And I just post what I want, man. Like, no pressure.
No more retiring though, Russ. You've retired more times.
Yeah. It depends on when the depression hits. Because sometimes, man, it's like hard to motivate yourself to film. But when I do film, especially comic book content, it feels like a release. It just makes you feel better. Looking back at the books and stuff, like that's where my escape is. When do I get like too depressed, I'll start going through some comics, read a couple old stories, and it like takes a weight off a little bit.
I think it also, because I know you've missed a couple of streams, and then I tried to do some suspect streams because you weren't in a good headspace. But
I went through a little depression there for a while and avoided streams.
I know it's tough, and I know all you want to do is, you know, curl up in a ball and not talk to anyone. But I think once you actually force yourself out of that situation and then you hang out with us, you'll forget about all that shit, at least for the hour or two that we hang out, you know?
Yeah, I love doing this, man.
I'm glad you, the other day when you commented and you said, oh yeah, as long as I don't have power, I'll come. I was like, sweet. Because you've missed a couple.
I was shocked. I was shocked and pleasantly so. So that's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad you showed up, Russ. And I'm glad you're growing your hair into the 90s Superman look. It's good.
It's getting there.
Hey, Carlito.
What's up, Carl?
All right.
Hello, Carlito.
I'm probably going to wrap it up soon, though, because I have editing to do. You know, I've got this video I got to get out by Wednesday, and I only filmed it yesterday. But, yeah. Maybe we'll do a circle thing now, and then I'll try to end it. But, Bub, any content coming up?
Absolutely. So look out for my newly branded channel, Bub's World 181.
I just saw that. Are you actually going to put 181 at the end?
I'm going to put 181 because I think that'll help people find it. And I'm not going to brand it like in the channel, like with logos and stuff and do the 181 or anything like that. It's just going to be Bub's World for the most part. But I am going to leave the channel name as Bub's World 181 because that matches my Instagram handle as well. And if I put that 181, someone will find it more easily, I would think. As opposed to just Bub's World, which is just a bunch of little brothers doing things to their sisters, like, you know, like stealing their dolls and shit. It's like, that's what, if you type in Bub's World, that's what you find. So instead, we got this. So there you go. Bub's World 181 coming out of retirement this week. Maybe with a cigar video. I don't know. But, you know, it's back to all encompassing because I can't do just comics, especially this coming year, because it will probably be light on comic collection. So and heavy on travel and other things and cigars. There you go.
Carlito, I do this just when I have time. But you know what? So this is what's happening now. So I message Bub, Russ, and Old Wolf to do a suspect stream because that's our gang name that I dubbed us. And I decided if one of them can't do it anymore, then I'll just make it a Hangout stream and it can be. So the reason I actually asked Dave, I actually reached out to Dave when Old Wolf said he couldn't do it. I was like, well, because Dave wanted to hang out one time on a suspect stream. I was like, oh, it's just, this stream is just for of us. So I felt bad. I was like, I want to hang out with Dave. I like Dave. Although he didn't drink a beer today with me, but next time we'll do a beer stream, Dave. Actually, I did say that we should do that one day. We should do a beer stream together. It's just the difference is you're drinking it at night and I'm drinking it freaking during in the morning. So, but yes, so I do these when I get a chance, and I do enjoy you guys and just being like, man, when I first started, and I never was able to hang out because I was always working when you guys, doing your things at night. So anytime I had a chance, I remember it always meant so much to me that I could hang out. But now it's just I don't find time to read comics anymore. So yeah, it's stuff.
That's one of my that's one of my goals this year. I haven't made my goals for my channel yet this year, but my goal is to read a comic book a day. So
at least one issue.
Just one book, one issue a day. At least that's I think I can manage that at least. You didn't even tell me what beer you're drinking.
Yeah,
because Light with dinner.
Not a fancy one. I was going to my mates to watch UFC as I'll just buy something that's on special. So I bought some James Squire low carb pale ale because
Oh my god!
Low carb.
I mean, it sounds wonderful.
I was embarrassed. That's why I didn't say it.
Oh
God, I don't blame you.
I'm just Matt. I work, and when I'm not working, I'm literally editing videos constantly. Like my video schedule is very. I think it works. I think YouTube likes it when you have a schedule of this is the day and time that's going to, I think YouTube likes it. And I think people get used to that too. And the reason I have a scheduled weekend videos because I feel like everyone releases their videos. Everyone does live streams on the weekend. On the weekends, my videos have too much competition. Monday, Wednesday, start of the week, people are bored. They'll jump on and watch my videos. But yes, my video creating is taking up most of my life.
My wife saw your little Batman one with the car freshener Batmobile and the Batman.
I made that for work.
I know, but it popped up on her feed, and she's on her Instagram feed, and she saw it. She's like, "Oh, so that's what he's doing?" I was like, "Yeah, he just rides around like a bitch with Batman all day. That's what he does for work." I thought you worked from home though. I didn't know you had to go into the office.
No, I gotta go. Yeah, no, I gotta go.
That's bogus.
I think a couple times when I've been sick, I can work from home. If I'm sick, I'll just say, "Hey, are you okay with me working from home for a few hours before I go back to bed?" So I'll do a few. Yeah. So but no, I go into the office, and it's less than 10 minutes away, so it's perfect.
Cool.
Dave, anything coming up?
I've been pretty busy, but I want to try to stay consistent with the content creating. It's tough because I haven't been buying as much comic books as I have in previous years, and one of my goals last year was to try to do that one comic book purchase a month, and that worked pretty well for me last year in my collecting goal. So I want to continue that again this year. So I was going to make my comic channel / collecting goals for the year, and kind of recapping last year. So I'll do that probably this week. I'll record the video, and I'll show what I picked up recently at the local comic shop over here. And I also have what's holding up this stand right now is a package. It's an original art page that I purchased last year or the year before. I forget. It's been sitting in the box in the closet for quite some time. I just have not opened it, but it's an original art page that I purchased some time ago. So I got to open that up.
You just remind me. I've got some original art I haven't opened either. Dave from Still Earning 35 Cents won an auction for Comics Curing Cancer, and he told him to send it to me. So it's original sketch cover, and I have no idea what it is because I didn't see it. Someone just told me, "Oh, Dave bought you some art." I was like, "Oh, cool." And then Rob reached out and said, "Hey, what's your address?" And I've got it, but I haven't opened it. So
nice.
We'll see.
That's cool.
Rusty, what's going on in the world of Super Russ?
I got a video scheduled for tomorrow at 9. It's top 10 Spider-Man comics in my collection. Nice. And Friday, I'm going to do like a showcase video where I show all my CGC books.
Nice. I got to do that video too. I've been meaning to do that for years. Nice. So your entire collection of slabs?
Yeah, I think I'd have around 20 or 21 CGC slabs right now. So I figure that's a pretty good amount to do like a showcase.
Heck yeah.
I think I've got more than you now, Russ.
Probably.
Shame on
you. It's been
you should go send them some. Get them in the mail.
You
Yeah, I'll
what?
send him a Halo slab.
Yeah.
The Halo guy died not long
Oh,
ago.
really?
Sorry, I should say
Oh,
passed
No one's
away.
going to move into his garage and keep up the business going, or
I don't know how the well. I don't. The thing. I think the thing is like I'm assuming he's going to have a lot of people's books. So I don't know what's. I don't know. I don't know much about the situation. Like,
Oh,
I would
jeez.
assume so because some of the submissions would take some time from him. So
that was always my worries with PGX. That there's really only like 2 or 3 people working there, and if something happened to one of them, like are the books that got sent in just going to sit there and go away? Because if you don't have multiple people grading, then your business kind of falls apart when
yeah. So
when that one grader's gone. You know,
Yeah.
when you got people doing shipments and answering phones and emails and all kinds of stuff, but if you only have one grader and that grader's gone, what do you got? The business is dead, right? So unless you find another grader fast.
well, that guy ran the whole ship by himself.
That's
That's
crazy.
wild. I don't know how you can do that. Wow.
Yeah. So I can't imagine. I don't know how busy it was. Like I would only get books submitted through. So there's a guy here, Neville. He's pretty well known, like on IG and stuff. Like he has a thing called Grail Hunters, which is like a comic group.
Oh
And
yeah.
he's also an official CGC guy, so he can witness signatures here. So he's like a
That's
proper.
good.
So he used to do a lot of things where he'd get like a signed book or something. And he'd get a Halo submission. He did one, and it's got an exclusive label that has Big City Comics on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Because it was just because Big City supplied him with the books, like with the X amount of copies. It was a Tom Taylor book, and I got one just because there was Big City on the label. But he would submit like a ton of books. So, but then I had another Sean. I think Sean submitted a book himself, and it took a long time for him to get those books back. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. What have I got coming up? I just released a video this morning of my latest Japan vlog where I went to a shopping center to look at a Toys R Us and then discovered a whole world of wonders inside the shopping center. It was amazing. Get out of here, bub. I also found some food and drank some beer. I didn't drink any beer. But yes, right now, every Monday is my Japan vlog. Every Wednesday will either be a shop or an event vlog. Right now, events are started, so it's going to be an event vlog most likely. And then on Friday, Saturday, you might get some bonus. And for members, I've got a video where I tried to make the viral cheesecake. Have you guys seen that video?
Oh, I've not, but I'm interested in anything food related.
It's so people get Greek yogurt and they just shove Biscoffs in there and they leave it in the fridge overnight and they say it tastes like a cheesecake.
Huh.
So I tried that. I'm not going to tell you guys the results. You have to sign up to a membership to watch it.
Oh, it's a members only video?
Yeah, I'm not putting
Thank
that on my regular
goodness.
content. It's a members.
Thank
That's
goodness.
that's what you get. If you want to see bullshit content like that, consider signing up and becoming a Siminion. Oh, Dave
Are you
will see it. Dave
Are
will
you
see
going to
it.
update?
Dave can see it.
I can
Are
see
you
it.
going to update your membership tab to show Bub's World 181 now?
Membership tab.
Your members, their Siminion tab, your card when you put it on the screen. You're going to update it to show Bub's World 181 now?
Are you back on there? I didn't know you signed back up.
Nah, fuck that membership. I just wanted to make sure everybody was aware. Fuck that membership.
Oh,
no,
man.
it's good stuff. If any of you have not been a member, I gave Simon a membership. What was that, a year? I was on there for a year.
You were over a year, I think.
Yeah, I was on there for about a year. So that's what I do. I give one membership a year to somebody. And I got a lot of flack from other people when I chose Simon last year because he's an Australian. I'm like, really? What the fuck does that matter? But yeah, I didn't support some other people last year.
Is that what people said?
Why should that matter? Like, I don't think it should matter. If
You should
anything,
have
I
been
try
like,
and support.
mate, they do it hard over there, man.
I
Don't you see?
did.
He's
I was
always
like,
broke.
look, I said, plus he's one of the few people that actually does good membership content, which a lot of channels, you're a member, you get to see the same video somebody else got to see a day early.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Good as
I'm,
that to me.
I
I'm,
haven't
not,
done
a,
that at
I'm
all.
not a big fan of that. I don't like people who do the membership and release it 2-3 days later.
Yeah, that to me, that's
Yeah.
just pay per friend stuff. A lot of people just member each other up.
Yeah.
And I don't have memberships enabled on my channel, and I'm not saying I never will, but I don't think I ever will. I don't need the extra stress of putting out quality content. And some people don't take that stress seriously. But Simon does. He puts out quality, members only content. Lately, it's been content I care less about seeing. So I thought my $1.99 can be spent better somewhere else. But, but it's only because of the strength of his standard content that I have deprived myself of the enjoyment of his member content. There you go.
I'm thinking about making a shirt, but actually doing it myself. And not like getting an artist to design it, but
sewing
it,
sewing it yourself. You're gonna put a pocket on there for us?
Just selling it myself, but I just don't know if I can be bothered with it.
Sounds like a lot of work.
For me, memberships would be the opposite. Like I would have to pay the people to watch my channel. It would be reverse.
I'm still going to be doing my reverse giveaway. I haven't kicked it off yet. I want to get a couple of months of
what's a reverse
content under my belt, some steady content. I'm going to do my reverse giveaway. Dave, you don't know about my reverse giveaway? Simon, do you have a moment so I can tell him? I can tell him about my reverse giveaway.
Yes, people give shit to him.
Well, it's more complicated than that, slightly. So basically, what's going to happen is that I want everyone to send me one book that they think I would pick above everyone else's book. So the entry is you got to send me a book. It doesn't have to be an expensive book. It doesn't have to be a grail. It's just a book that you think I would love, right? And that I really want. And if I had my choice of 20 books, this is the book I would keep, right? And if you send that book to me, right, exactly, like that would be super high on the list. And that doesn't have to be a key because it's doppelganger covers, which I collect. It's Wonder Woman. It's Australian. It's got is it Planet Comics too? It says Planet Comics in the corner.
Yeah.
So would it be so is this like you do like a random category? Like I want you to send me dinosaur book.
Nope.
Everybody sends you dinosaur books.
Nope.
Send me a book that you think you'd like.
Just a book you think I would pick amongst any other book. You send it to me blind. Of course, you have to tell me who you are and then a post-it note or whatever on there so I know who the hell send it to me, your channel name, right? You send it to me, and then I'm going to do a live stream where I open all the books, and then I decide which book to keep. And I'm not going to know who sent me the book. Like I'm not like my wife takes a post-it note and she knows she's going to write down the book and who sent it. And then I get the stack of books, right? So, and then live on screen, I'm going to pick the book that I want the best. And whoever's book that is gets all the other books that were sent to me. Oh. So I only get to keep one book.
Oh, that's cool.
But the winner, the person who sent me the book that I like the best, they get to keep I'll ship myself all the other books to one person, whoever sent me that book. And I won't know who it is. My wife will tell me, the book that I picked. So there you go.
Hopefully I win because he's going to have to ship like a short box to Australia.
It's fine. I'll ship it anywhere. And it depends how many people send me books because there's a cost to it, right? Because you got to, I'm not paying for you to ship me a fucking book. So you ship me a book. So it'll be a little bit of somebody's basically, giving $10 maybe in shipping at the most, and then hoping for the best in a book that they think I'd like. And if it's a really good book, then they got a chance of winning all the other really good books because I only get to keep one. So there you go.
That's a good idea.
The reverse giveaway brought to you by Bub's World 181. Yeah, membership pending. There you go.
Full of ideas. All right. Well, thank you everyone.
Full of something. Yeah. Hey, if you want to waste your $10 and send me something I'll hate, go ahead. Somebody else will get it anyway. I'm not worried about it.
There you go.
I'm not worried about it. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for hanging out. And until next time, keep it simple. Bang.